Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another Microsoft 2024 live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Saturday afternoon, my friends. Mr. Paul's in the house. Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Mr. P. Thibs. Good to see you, my man. Welcome. Cat Minnesota's here. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Mr. G, man. Good to see you, dude. Matij's in the house. Welcome back. Shaft. Good to see you. Mr. Kango. Welcome. Tax, welcome back. Hope you're well. George, good to see you. We actually have had this chat before. I feel like Condor purposely made their aircraft look like this so that people would talk about it. That's what I'm thinking. It just makes the most sense to me. Captain Aviation, welcome aboard. Hope you're well. Miles, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Mr. Beaver, good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Nadya's in the house. Good to see you, Nadya. Welcome. RB Simmer, good to see you. Captain Aviation, welcome back. Cat McGee, good to see you. Mr. Baldo's in the chat. Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Arrays, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Fly Spy Guy, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Pilot Total, good to see you. Mr. Andy, welcome back, sir. Hope you're well. How was that Indian food last night, Andy? Looked phenomenal. A little bit jealous. Logan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Hey, Cap. Good to see you. Just got back from church camp yesterday afternoon. It was a blast. Nice. Glad you had fun, Logan. Sounds amazing. Good, sir. CHLM, welcome back, my friend. Hope you're well. Mr. Chiron, good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Manha, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Jackson Burr, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back as well. Ryanair Max 8, good to see you. Welcome back. Mr. Huskivs, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Mr. Casper, good to see you, brother. Welcome back as well. I know it would definitely make me take a second look if I saw this plane flying. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So good. Sad the wife took the leftovers to work. Oof. Oof. Yeah, I would have fought for those leftovers, Andy. There's like there's multiple foods that taste better the next day. I firmly believe Chinese food is one of them. Chinese takeout and Indian food and Italian food always tastes better the next day. The longer it sits in the sauce and does its little thing. Eesh. Always delicious, my man. Nismo, good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Mr. Minnesota, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Hope everybody is well. Boeing Aviation, welcome back. I don't know what that is. I'm getting some weird stuff going on here at the ground in Dusseldorf. FSX Geek, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back as well. Thanks for joining us today, friends. As I mentioned a couple weeks ago, I really wanted to fly down to the Greek islands. So here we are, friends. Originally, we were going to fly to Skiathos, but I could not find a 2024 version of Skiathos. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I scoured all of my scenery launchers. The only Skiathos that I could find that I own and on the internet was the 2020 version of Orbex Skiathos, which apparently does not work. It does not work with Microsoft 2024. There's a bunch of floating objects. Apparently the whole marina is like all up in the air and stuff like that. So had to scratch that idea. So we're going to fly down to Heraklion. I got sent this scenery from, I think it's Lyceum Sim or something like that. I don't know. AnyBuild sent me over this scenery to have a look at a while ago, and I did not fly in. So here we are, Heraklion. Going to be a fun flight. I'm looking forward to it. About 3 hours from Dusseldorf. So perfect little Saturday afternoon stream. We did a 9-hour stream last Saturday, so we're not doing anything crazy this Saturday. It's usually how we do it. We do a long haul, then kind of a week of more shorter flights, if you will. But should be a good one. Do you think USA will be busy on VATSIM next weekend? Might purchase the 777 in Dallas. Next weekend's FS Expo. I don't know if it's going to be busy, to be honest with you. I think a lot of flight simmers, especially North American flight simmers, are probably going to be at FS Expo. Not all of them, obviously. I'm sure there will be some ATC online, but I don't know how busy it's going to be on VATSIM. Next weekend is FS Expo. Pretty crazy to think we're a weekend away. Got recommended another banger on Instagram, real case crust poutine with pepperoni and onions. I could do that. I could do that for sure. We could definitely do that. It's funny. One of the restaurants we're looking at, P-Thibs, to go while we're in Minneapolis, St. Paul. They serve an authentic Canadian poutine. I feel like I'm gonna have to try it just to make sure it's real or not. just do my due diligence. Nothing being at 35,000 feet on a Delta 1764 LAX to JFK watching a Captain Canada stream. Mr. Huskers, my man, welcome aboard, brother. I hope you're having fun, good sir. Traveling so close to Expo time. Mr. Huskers, thank you, brother. Okay, I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to ask, do you have a promo code for Thrustmaster? I'm looking to pick up the Airbus Captain's Pack. If you order directly through Thrustmaster, yes, you can use my coupon code Captain Canada. It's not going to save you anything. It just lets Thrustmaster know that you bought the product based off of my reviews. You just put Captain Canada as the creator code, all capitals, CPT Canada. But unfortunately, no discount codes or anything like that. And it only works if you order directly through Thrustmaster, which I don't know too many people that do that. It kind of sucks. Most people order like through Amazon or something like that because they all stock Thrustmaster products, or even local shops, Walmart, Best Buy, all those places have Thrustmaster products. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit weird, but yes, if you do order directly through the Thrustmaster website, you can use my code Captain Canada. Yeah. Mr. Barry's here. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you are well. Lilo Pilot, good to see you as well, man. Fliter, what's up, man? Would you do a flight to Russia, or would that be a bad idea with the political situation? You nailed it. I would love to do more flights in Russia, but right now I feel like that's just opening myself up for chaos in chat, right? You already know how that's going to go. Unfortunately, this is the world that we live in the internet. So, yeah, probably I usually avoid, it's not only Russia, I usually avoid Ukraine as well, so... hopefully one day, maybe if this war ever ends, we can go back to flying those beautiful places. But yeah. Captain Lee, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Life Begins at 40. Good to see you. Chris Kringle, welcome back. Hope you are doing well. How's the back? It's a little bit better. It's still sore, man, on this side. I don't know what the hell's going on, dude. Like, it's crazy. I'm going to bed and I'm feeling okay, but then I'm waking up and it's like absolutely killing me. I've rotated my bed around. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's... I'm a side sleeper, and I'm wondering if, like, that's what's causing it. You know what I mean? But North Korea would be okay? Probably not. Probably avoid that as well. I'm Ukrainian, and I definitely feel some sort of way about it, but I will admit that Sheremetyevo is a really cool airport to fly out of. It is, yep. It just sucks right now because of the political landscape and everything about that, and if I were to do a flight, you know that there would... You know what would happen, so we're just kind of avoiding that for right now. Cool, got our beautiful aircraft powered up. Mr. First Officer Henry was working on the aircraft this morning. He's got everything ready to go. So let's jump inside the aircraft. Everything's powered up. We're going to start loading up our... actually, no, we already got the passengers. We already got the baggage on board. So we're just going to finish doing up our prep, and then we will be... we'll be getting airborne, friends. We're just, actually, the last passenger just boarded through GSX, so there we go. Let's jump on down here to our electronic flight bag. We're going to go to My Flights. We're going to tap to import from SimBrief. Beautiful. We are Condor, 1 Echo Whiskey, service from Dusseldorf down to Heraklion. Very good. Let's go to our mass and balance today. We're going to... okay, there we go. I guess it did that. Oh, yes, don't worry about that. That's just because I have the time differently in the sim. 221 passengers on board today, 3,315 kilos of cargo, and 11.5 tons of fuel. Heavy airplane today. Let's load aircraft. We're going to go instant. Beautiful. We'll dismiss that. Very good. Let's jump down here to the McDo. We'll go to the FMG tab. Good. We'll clear all this out. Good. Go to our init ref. We'll do our init request. Call sign today, CFG, for Condor, 1 Echo Whiskey. 1 Echo Whiskey. And we'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. We'll go with a cost index of 5, and our initial cruise altitude will be 33,000 feet. So we'll bug that up as well. Very, very good, my friends. Good. Let's go to our init B page. We'll then send all of this data down to the McDo. We'll confirm that everything has been inserted. 71.2 on the zero fuel weight, 26.8 on the zero fuel weight CG, 11.5 on the block fuel. Well, hello, that looks good to me. Let's go to flight plans. Mr. Pete Thibs, thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you, man. Says, got to run early. Dad duty in full force. Blue skies. My man. Enjoy your Saturday with the fam, Mr. Pete Thibs. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thank you for the donation, my good sir. Appreciate you, brother. Huge enough floaties to you, my man. We will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Don't forget, we have a stream on Tuesday, chat. So stream tomorrow on Sunday to wrap up our week, and then I'm doing our... Well, I'm going to do my flights to FS Expo on Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon, we will be live. We're going to do Ottawa, Toronto, Minneapolis. That is the plan. All right, let's go and see what some weather is doing down here in Dusseldorf. Winds are showing 240 at 3. We have rain in the vicinity, few at 4,600, few with the thunderstorms as well. 19 degrees, 1014 on the QNH. Very similar to the weather that it is here today as well. Morning or night stream on Tuesday, it's going to be a morning stream, afternoon stream, and then Tuesday night I got to go out to my mom's, have dinner with her before I leave, and then Wednesday I'm out at the farm helping the fiance, dropping Henry off, and then Thursday morning I leave. I have to leave my house at 5 a.m. Thursday morning, so that'll be a little fun adventure. I hate early morning flights, but unfortunately that's the only flights that they had getting me down to Minneapolis. All right, EDDL departures. We're going to plan runway 23. I'm just going to pop this open here. Looks like we have the... Actually, why am I doing that? I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to look at my sim brief. Beautiful. 23 left for departure. We're going to be on the Dode 1 Tango. There it is there. We'll insert that. Beautiful. Into Heraklion, however you pronounce that. I'm sure I'm going to get in trouble. Let's go see what the weather is doing down there. We've got winds 340 at 4 knots, Cavit conditions 26 degrees, 1015. Perfect weather. Perfect weather. Let's see what we're doing down here, shall we, my friends? So, I don't think they use this runway. Man, it's been a long time since we've been here, chat. I think the last time we were here was in the X-Plane days. What do we got? We got runway 27, and then we have runway 9er. Winds are 340 at 4. So 27 is going to be the most ideal runway for us. So let's go and select our approaches. So we have an RNAV 27 from Gonzo. That looks like it could work. I guess that's what we're going to be doing. All right, we'll add that to the route. A little bit of a weird routing to get us down and in. I think it's because of the terrain, though. But that's not bad. That actually looks pretty cool. And I'm assuming that's going to be the Otra 3 Alpha as the arrival. The green here that takes us all the way out, down, and then in like so. Good. All right. So we'll go RNAV 27. Where are you? Oh, I think I just missed it. RNAV 27. Good. We will be descending on the Otra 3 Alpha. We'll find that on the list. There it is right there. Otra 3 Alpha. Good. Our approach via, we want it via Gonzo, and we'll return and insert. Beautiful. Let's scroll through our flight plan. It's going to be a long one because we're flying in Europe and they have an insane amount of waypoints. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on that. And then there's the arrival. Perfect. Everything looks good. No crazy discontinuities. Beautiful. Looking good. Let's go to our perf page. While we're doing our performance numbers, let's go upstairs and spool up the APU. Let me get some lights on in here a little bit. It feels a little bit dark under these clouds right now. There we go. Let's jump over here. Let's go to our takeoff performance page. 2-3 left. I'm going to go with wet. I don't feel that the runway is dry at this current state. We'll go optimum, no, off, on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, calculate our V-speeds. 32, 49, 50, flaps 2 with a trim value of up 0.4. And we're flexing to 43 today. So these engines are going to be screaming out of here. We'll confirm all these numbers. 32, 49, 50, 2/up 0.4, 43 on the flex. Very good, my friends. Let's jump down here. We're going to go to our ATSU menu. We're going to go to the AOC menu. We're going to go to our received messages. We have our preliminary load sheet. We're going to accept that. We've got our finalized load sheet as well. 221 plus 3. We'll accept that. Beautiful. We'll go back here. That all looks good. Let's go to the overhead. APU bleed is now on with APU power. We can disconnect the external power. You can hear the bus switch itself over. We'll get our fuel pumps turned on. We'll get our red beacon light turned on. We'll get our seatbelt signs turned on. We'll jump back down here, go to our Fenix tab, go to our ground services, close the cargo doors, remove the GPU, remove the chocks and cones, and then we go to GSX and we prepare for pushback and departure. Very good, my friends. Very good. Very good. The Ocho? What do you mean? You want some waypoints with your waypoints? Yes, please. Yes, please. Hope your back completely heals up before the convention. Oh, it probably won't. It probably won't, man. It's just something that, like I said, dude, back pain. Back pain is something I've been dealing with my whole life, brother. Hey, Cap, just about to land into Frankfurt from Dublin. Ooh, nice. That sounds like a good flight. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. All right. Do we have any ATC I saw that Langen Radar was online, but I don't know if they cover our airport. They do not, but it looks like after departure we may get into Langen Radar. So we'll see about that one. Who is this? This is, yeah, Langen Radar. 27925. I'll bug that up just in case we need it. 27925. Beautiful. Okay, we're looking good, friends. And close that. Good. We should be getting ready for pushback. The tug should be there somewhere. I think he's there. Yep, the tug is there. Beautiful. Talk about stunning scenery here as well in Dusseldorf. Double check your GSX ground services with your cargo doors. Yes, always. All the doors are closed. We're good to go. Good to go, my friend. I'm going to throw up our departure perf. I'm also going to set our magic barrow key 1014. Initial climb, I'm going to put 10,000 feet. And then I'm going to flip my TCAS to squawk 1,000. And I'm going to turn it on. And then we'll leave it in standby for now. Beautiful. All righty, my amigos. We're looking good. Looking good. Facing southwest on taxiway Tango. Is that what we want? Facing north. Yeah, we want facing north. That's the one we want. Good. Park brakes are released. Looking good. Let's get our block time turned on today. And block time is on. Let's go engine mode selector to the start position. We'll crank up our engine sounds. And we shall go spool up engine numero uno. Enjoy, my friends. Yeah, maybe you can borrow your mom's scooter for the expo. I think she only rented that thing. I don't think she actually bought it. I should ask her. That'd be pretty funny, dude. Just putting around on a little scooter for the whole expo. That sounds like the Ocho, like ESPN. Ah, got you. Morning Cap, rainy day here in YVR, doing some admin shit. Thank you for the stream. Hey Clay, good to see you, my man. Welcome back, brother. Hope you're well, dude. Hope you are well, my friend. The barrel hotkey, it's comma. Yeah, comma. All right, looks like we have a good start on engine number 1. Our beautiful CFM engines. The Condor livery on it. I thought Condor had a cool call sign, but they don't. It's just Condor. The Finest dropping the $2 donation. Thank you very much, The Finest. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, my good sir. Thank you for the support. Truly do appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Very kind. Park brake set. Spool up number 2. Enjoy, friends. Weather is pants here at the moment in Europe. It's probably how hot it's been. SimCFI, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Next week, my man. Next week, we'll see you. Can you bring me some fancy trading cards again, please? Thank you. Thank you. Aiden, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Beautiful. 2 good engines, friends. Let's bring those sounds down here quickly for a sec. Beautiful. Let's go to the overhead. EPU and APU bleed can go off. Very nice. We will go ahead and auto brakes over to max RTO. We'll go and get our predictive wind shear system to auto. Engine mode selector can go back to the normal position. We can set a trim of up 0.4. Should be good there. Up 0.4. Perfect. And then it called for flaps 2. So it said flaps 2. So I watching a streamer at Heathrow earlier, and the weather there got terrible. Ooh, fancy. Oh, we got somebody on ground. 121605. 121605. Mr. Huskers.
Well, hello, buddy.
My man.
At Huskers66 donated $49.99. Unable to do Streamlabs at 35,000 feet. Greedy YouTube wins. Smiley face emoji for all the great times.
My man, Mr. Huskers, huge no floaties to you, flexing on us. dropping a $50 donation while at 35,000 feet in the air. Mr. Huskers, thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you as always. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you, Mr. Huskers. Guys, let's get some massive no floaties and love and chat for Mr. Huskers. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, Huskers. Very kind, my good sir. All right, we'll flip over to ground. 121605. He's either going to give me taxi clearance or he's going to make me read my callback. So I'm going to go the Dode 1 Tango, and then we'll see what he wants us to do. We'll advise that we have ATIS information Alpha. ATIS Alpha. And then we're going to be on the Dode 1 Tango. Dusseldorf ground, very good evening. Condor 1 Echo Whiskey. Pushed back, but we'll grab our clearance down to Heraklion, please. We have ATIS Alpha.
Condor 1 Echo Whiskey, Dusseldorf ground, good evening. Clear Heraklion via Dode 1 Tango departure. Flight plan route, climb via City to altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 6421.
Condor 1 Echo Whiskey is cleared to Heraklion, Dode 1 Tango departure, then as filed. Climb to the SID, except maintain 5,000 feet, squawking 6421.
Condor 1 Echo Whiskey, deck correct, call for taxi.
Hey, firm, we're ready for taxi. Condor 1 Echo Whiskey, should see squawk now.
Condor 1 Echo Whiskey, perfect, taxi starting point, runway 23 left via Papa 4, Mike at Lima 1.
All right, runway 23 left via Papa 4, Mike Lima 1, Condor 1 Echo Whiskey. All right, so he gave us a Papa 4. We'll zoom in here. I wasn't expecting ATC. I was just expecting us to do what we wanted to do. So this is Papa 4. Then we make a right turn on Mike. We go all the way down Mike, and then we make a left turn onto Lima 1. Perfect. Nice and easy taxi. Park brake is released. We'll get our nose light on. Beautiful. And let's get her moving, friends. And initial climb was 5,000 feet, so we'll bug that up. 5,000 feet. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and arm the ground spoilers. Perfect. We can move our love letter from Davis. Very good. And then everything else is good. We'll do our takeoff config test as well. ECAM is showing no blue. Perfect. Let's get her moving, chat.
Correct.
Anytime now, airplane, we can start moving? Anytime now, airplane? There we go. I had the park brake bug going on. Boy, it got nasty here real quick, chat, didn't it? My goodness. It got nasty real quick. Yeah, I had the park brake bug. Love the long stripey boy. Sheesh. All right, this is Papa 4. Then we make a right turn on to Mike. Peeling out on the slick surface. Yeah, Microsoft still has that weird bug, dude, where you have to tap your brakes sometimes. I see Captain Canada Kavik is in full effect. Yes, it is, Mr. Huskers. We wouldn't have it any other way, would we? No, we would not, sir. All right, we're out on Mike. We're shooting all the way down Mike now. And then holding point Lima 1 for 23 left. My goodness. You literally can't even see. Holy Batman. This is crazy. I can't see. Mr. Ken, good to see you, brother. Welcome back, man. Hope you're well, dude. Doing some United Ops. They alternate between a 319 and 320. You pick which variant. Fly the 319, the smash bus. Feel my pain. I wish the wipers... Don't the wipers do something on this one? I thought they did. They're just annoying as hell. Yeah, they do wipe. What? Is that for me? No, they actually wipe. Look, see? They're actually wiping the water away from our visuals. Condor Advisory, thanks for ETC. Have a good night as well. Condor 1 Echo Whiskey.
Thank you.
Alright, 122.8. Very good. Getting a little bit of ATC today. Like it. Hey, Cap, for you to try out the new London City Airport for mini builds. Yeah, I was going to try and do something tomorrow, but we were going to do a little bit of a throwback. A throwback to when British Airways used to fly the 319 into London City. How do you guys feel about that? Life's been busy lately, but I'm back. Super excited for the expo. Are you still going to the expo, Cam Carolina? I was wondering that. I haven't seen you in forever, brother. Pick up one of the biz jets to do that? Nah. Or it's either we wait till we pick up the biz jets, then we fly into London City. Alright, still a little bit of a ways to taxi. Major Mark, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Now, does anybody know the old school routes that British Airways used to fly the 319s into London City? Like, what's a good routing that we can do that they used to do? Speedbird 1, yeah, well that was, what did they do? It was London City to Shannon and then Shannon to JFK or something like that? Did they not do it in the 318? I thought it was in the 319, but it was like the full economy config. I could be wrong. I thought they did that. Asraf, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. From Amman, Jordan, 27 degrees and clear. Nice. Alexander, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Mickey Mike, good to see you, brother. Welcome back as well, my man. Gep, what do you think will be the major release? Bluebird 7.5, Synaptic A320, or Phoenix Neos? I feel like it's going to be Synaptic, then the 7.5, then the Phoenix Neos. That's the order I'm sticking with. London City to Shannon to JFK on the 319. Yeah, that's what they did, wasn't it? But it was like an all-business class 319. There was only like 50-something seats in it, wasn't there? All right, we want to take this all the way down. He gave us Lima 1, so we go all the way down here, chat. Coming up to MSP. Very good, my friend. Is it you and Gen Z, or are you just going alone, Captain Carolina? Still waiting on the Majestic Q4? Yes. Yes, we are, my friend. Alright, let's get this bad boy onto TA. Then we'll make our calls and announcements. Dusseldorf traffic, Condor, 1 Echo Whiskey lining up and departing 2-3 left. Dusseldorf. It was a 318, not a 319. Was it really? Huh. Why did I think it was a 319? Yeah, maybe we'll scrap my idea then. It probably doesn't work. I think what we'll do is we'll wait till we get back from the expo, and then we'll do some biz jets like somebody suggested. We'll do some business jets out of London City. Landing lights are on, runway turnoffs are on, strobe light comes on, wing light goes on, and nose light goes over to takeoff. Very good. We've got to line this sucker up. Joseph, what's up, man? Happy Saturday to you, my friend. We're getting ready to leave this poopy weather here in Dusseldorf. We are on our way down to Heraklion. That is the plan, my friend. That is the plan. Also, haven't been on the sim lately. What big updates have happened? Well, you haven't been gone that long. No updates. You only get sim updates like once every 3 months. I don't think you've been gone for 3 months. No updates. No updates. Oh, took that a little wide. Sorry. There we go. That's a little bit better. Perfect. Cool. Turn and burn, friends. Control cam goes on. Sounds go up. Y'all ready to go? Let's do it. Throttle's up to about 40%. Oh, that's too much. There we go. There's 40%. We'll go slight nose down pressure on the side stick. We'll get our chrono on. And we go flying, my friends. Toga, Manflex 43, SRS runway, auto thrust, blur. My airplane will not go to the left. There we go. Takeoff power set, our airspeed is alive. Chugging down the runway. There's 100 knots for neutral. V1. Rotate. The airplane just like doesn't ever want to climb for some reason. Positive rate gear up. Get these off, thank you. There's the GFX working in full blast. Very nice. Alrighty, we'll bring that nose over gently, very good, and then we'll go to our wing view, and we'll go throttles to climb. Ooh, nice. Not as nice as the IEs, but still nice. Bring those sounds down a little bit. Let's go speed check, flaps 1. Keep that climb rate going, beautiful. Is it across the pond today? No, across the pond was a couple weeks ago. About a month ago now, I think. Full IMC condition, so we're looking at our instruments here. We'll go speed check, flaps clean. Very heavy airplane today, chat. Very heavy. Pitch that for the climb now. Beautiful. Let's go to get our runway turnoffs off. We'll get our nose lights off as well. Very good. And start our left turns. I'm also going to bug up our cruise altitude. We're going 33,000 feet. We've got that bugged in. Very nice. Excuse me. Now we should be getting to the tops of these clouds here in a second. I think it was saying 4,300 feet. What's the device to the left of my radio stack? That's an autopilot panel. Yes, the FCU, correct. All right, there's 5,000 feet. We'll go standard baro. Perfect. Keep that climb coming. I can see that we're almost out of the rain, but we do have to make a left turn again, so we'll probably stay into it. Thinking of doing some 350 ops today, trying to decide if I want to do Atlanta, LA, or round trip, or Atlanta, DTW, Seattle. Ooh. I think either way, those sound like some fun flights. Either way, my friend. You know, having a phone app issue where emojis don't appear? No. Mind you, Ken, I never watch on my phone. Do the wipers turn off automatically? No, they do not. You have to turn them off, and you can actually break them, so it's good to turn them off right after departure. Alrighty, chat. Beautifully hand-flown approach. Just looking at our instruments. Full IMC. We're just passing 8,000 feet, so I'm going to go ahead and get autopilot 1 on. I'll bring you back up into the flight deck. We'll turn some of those sounds down just a little bit, and then we can get some nice wing views of the climb out. Very spicy weather down in Dusseldorf. I'm glad we're going the other way, where there's nice weather, because this has been nasty. Nasty, nasty weather. We should be up and above it here momentarily, but nasty weather, chat. Let's go ahead and disarm the ground spoilers. Good. And the last is our landing lights and seatbelts. We're almost at 10,000 feet, so we'll get all those turned off here momentarily. Even reloading the stream doesn't work for me. Wait, if you're watching on... Oh, the emojis? Huh. Very weird. Ariel, you messaged me? Where did you message me? Do you use FrameGen or DLSS? I use FSR, Trinity. The only reason I use FSR is because I have a dual PC setup for streaming. And when you have a dual PC setup, for whatever reason, my capture card will not pick up FrameGen. I don't know why. It won't do it. So I'm stuck using FSR. Now, if you have a 4000 or a 5000 series GPU, I would suggest using DLSS, native frame gen. Dan Simworld, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. NL is getting stormy weather these days. I think a tornado in Enschend or something. I have no clue. Erdms. Dusseldorf. Yeah, it's pretty close. Same for me. Emojis on iPhone. No biggie. Huh. Weird. Can everybody on an iPhone try and spam no floaties? No floaty. Alright, we can turn that down. And then, what did I say the ATC was if we do pick up ATC? I think it was 127925. I think that's what it was, 127925. Let me zoom out here for a second. And then go here, and then go active ATC. Yes, it was him. 127925. I don't know if we contact him. I guess we'll find out here in a moment. 127925. We'll get it set up on our radio in case we do need it. Very good. Where's the sky? Somewhere up there. Somewhere. We're still in the poop. It's okay, we're climbing. We're looking good. 13,000 on our way up. We're going to check out the new London City scenery. Yes, Caleb, we just don't really have an airplane that I fly that we can fly into there right now. That's kind of the problem I'm sitting at. The little bit of a dilemma. Little bit of a dilemma. I don't really like flying the ATR. I don't think it's that good. I don't really fly the BAE 146. Yeah. Soup is thick. Yeah, it is. Just a little bit. A little bit of soupy poopy. Huskers. Hey, at least you can still use the regular emojis. But yes, we are going to do London City probably when I'm back from FS Expo because I'm going to pick up some business jets. ETR got a massive update from what I hear. I know, I watched a couple streamers fly at Mickety Mike. Still looks like a... I mean, listen, for a Sobo, it's a good job, but for like a lot of us that are used to flying quality add-ons, no. Is the CRJ any better? The CRJ has not had an update in forever. Sim Update 4 has come and gone, Sim Update 5 has come and gone, and the RJ still has not been updated. Sim CFI, a real-world CRJ pilot, is refusing to fly it because of how bad it is right now, so that's kind of why you haven't seen me fly the RJ in a very long time either. So maybe once the RJ gets some love. Yep. Still flies entirely too slow, though, slower than it should. Oh, that bug where, like, it just, the speed won't increase past, like, 200 knots or whatever, Mike? I remember that bug the last time I flew the RJ. Or not the RJ, sorry, the ATR. You couldn't get it to speed up. It would literally just, like, max out at, like, 200 knots. I do remember that. Clouds only calm down over Albania? Damn. Sheesh. For 20 bones, it's pretty decent. Yep, you can't really complain. I do agree with you. I mean, I own it. I don't fly it, but I own it. Living on a Player, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Full send of the E300. We're up and above the soup, my friends. We have made it. We have made it. I can get the seatbelt signs off now. Flight attendants and start the in-flight services. There should be a fully modeled Condor inside. Yep, there it is there. Condor. Very fancy. Very fancy, right?
Well, hello,
Mr.
buddy.
Huskers dropping another 50 bones. My man.
As you said, I guess. Flexing some more. Whatever. Smiley face emoji.
My man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much, Huskers. I appreciate you, sir. Dropping $100 from 35,000 feet up in the sky. Thank you very much, Mr. Huskers. I appreciate you, brother. It's going to put you up to 140 CAD on the month. Unbelievable, Mr. Huskers. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, my amigo. The ATR has it, the King Air has it, the Caravan, all the Sobo planes, quite frustrating. Interesting. Huh. I mean, I don't fly a lot of them, Mickety Mike, so I'm going to take your word for it. Maybe that's why I don't fly a lot of them. I decided the AI thumbnail made it look like a 330. What do you mean? I think you guys need to understand how the AI thumbnails are made. So, that AI thumbnail was created using an actual picture from the simulator. This picture. That is the picture that you see in the thumbnail. I'm not getting AI to just AI generate airplanes in my thumbnails. I'm using actual pictures from in the simulator and then getting AI to make a nice themed thumbnail for us. Very clearly, that's an A321 taken from the sim. I was testing a bunch of turboprops for the VA I'm in and developing. Easy to say those planes will not be in the fleet. Ah, yes. Yes. Condor livery does make planes look longer. It's an optical illusion. Maybe. Maybe. Could be. I mean, don't forget, too, Riyadh, the 321 is a long boy. Long boy. But we are going to fly the 330 soon. We are. Did you see that Dreamflight is creating a payware Quito? I did not see that. Dreamflight. What other sceneries have we had from them, KV? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Dreamflight. What do I own from Dreamflight? Humansplaining. No, I just think when people hear that like you're making an AI thumbnail, I think they just assume that you're like using AI to do everything. You know what I mean?
Average Beaver donated
Teterboro?
3 Canadian dollars.
Beaver.
Not the same flex as Huskers, but I'm going to go stock up on new underwear today for the expo.
Shit! What an exciting day, Mr. Beaver. Huge floaties to you, brother. New underwear day. Very nice, Mr. Beaver. Very nice. I order my underwear on Amazon. I found a pair that I really like. They're like sweat wicking. And they're very soft. Feels very nice down there. Very nice. Amazon. Good luck on your endeavors today, Mr. Beaver. Flights to MSP are going for about the same price as they were several months ago. So does that mean that you're going to MSP, Dan? It's not too late, Mr. Barry. It's not too late to book a Friday, Monday flight. Not too late, Mr. Barry. AI thumbnail explanation command when? Never. Keep them guessing, Andy. Keep them guessing. Amazon Basics? No. Make sure I'm not showing anything on camera. These are called Stacy Adams. I don't know why the underwear is called Stacy Adams. I promise they're not female underwear. Stacy Adams boxers. These ones. They're so good. I don't know why it says $73. I promise I didn't pay $73. I think I paid $20, $25 for a pack of 3. But they're these ones. They're the most comfortable boxers I've ever worn in my life. It's not even a question. I remember ordering a pair. I think they come in 2s. I remember ordering a pair and then immediately going back on Amazon and ordering and basically replacing my entire underwear fleet with those bad boys. Jeez. I like the Manscaped boxers. Those are good too. Yep, same shit my wife uses. What's up, Mr. CST? Good to see you, brother. Knew somebody was going to say it. Who's Stacy and why are you wearing her underwear? Very nice. Daniel, you better not be playing with our emotions right now, Mr. Barry. You better be actually considering going to the expo, Mr. Barry. I think Dan's getting, not buyer's remorse. What's the other one that you can get when you don't go but everybody's going? I forget the name of it. He's getting that one. Dan, there's so many hotels, man, around the convention center. So many hotels. FOMO. There you go. Dan's getting FOMO. Dan is getting FOMO. Traveler's remorse? No, he's getting FOMO.
Well, hello, buddy.
Well, hello, buddy.
Carolina donated $4.99. I booked to arrive in MSP Thursday night.
Nice.
I leave Monday morning.
Very
so
good.
I'm there Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Very good. You'll have to come plane spotting with us. We've got a special community event planned for... Oh, but... Cam Carolina, are you back in the Captain Canada Discord, or did we leave you on the banned list for getting your account hacked by porn bots? Asking for a friend. So many expensive hotels, Dan, just pick one. Yeah, there are expensive ones, but you did not get back in? Okay, because you're going to need to be in the... Hold on, let me deal with this. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go server settings. Let me go to bans. And then Captain Carolina, search here, revoke ban. Okay, you may join the Discord again. And once you're in the Discord, send me a DM, Mr. Carolina, and I'll add you to the FS Expo 2026 chat so that you can stay up to date with all the, what we're going to be doing. Friday afternoon, I'm thinking around 3 or 4 p.m., we're going to head to the airport and do some plane spotting for a couple hours, and then from the plane spotting, we're all going to go out for dinner somewhere.
Hey, CP,
That's the plan.
real men don't wear underwear. I like my jewels to be moving freely at all times.
Who was that? Who was that? That was that Diamond Mike? Is that what I read? It is. Hey, Cap, real men don't wear underwear, just like my jewels to be moving freely at all times. Sheesh. That's how accidents happen. That is how accidents happen. Cheapest flight would be Thursday to Tuesday. Nice, cheaper hotel is Celeste of St. Paul, but it's a ways away from the convention center. Yeah, you don't want to do that, Dan. You want to be staying probably somewhere close to... I mean, fuck. I'm trying to think. Dan, look at the hotels around the convention center, and you'll see... Yeah, Mickety Mike, you're in the Captain Canada Discord, right? Did I not add you to the group? Add members. Mickety, why can I never spell your name? Mickety. Wait, are you even in the what's your Discord name? It's the same as it is there, right? Wait, are you in here? Have I already added you to the thing? Oh, you are. Yeah. Durr. Okay, you're already in the group. Perfect. Yes. Friday afternoon, plane spotting at MSP. And then we'll do that for a couple hours. We'll have some nice stretches. We'll meet some friends, family, fans, whatever it is. And then... from there, we'll all go out for dinner. We'll go to like some sports bar or whatever, get some wings, nachos, kind of hang out, and we'll do that. That's the Friday afternoon plan. Saturday, obviously Expo all day, Saturday. And then Saturday night I have Microsoft is hosting a little dinner party type thing, after party, dinner party type thing. So Saturday night I got to go to that. And then Sunday night we're doing the Brazilian steakhouse. We'll do that one. I don't know why it says my full name. That's why I was looking, Mickety Mike, and I couldn't find Mickety Mike. But then I found your name. And I was like, huh. Mr. Huskers says, so plan to hook up possible Friday is best. I mean, Huskers, dude, I'll shoot you a DM on Discord, Huskers. I'll give you my phone number, man, and then you can just reach out to me. We can just text or whatever. It'll be a little bit easier, Mr. Huskers. But yeah, dude, Huskers, you're free to come whenever, man. Don't feel like you can't hang out. Thursday I land at 12. I think Mr. AJ Fenari from chat is picking me up at the airport on Thursday afternoon. I think we're gonna go grab some lunch, and then I'm gonna get checked into my hotel. I might take a little bit of a powwow, a little bit of a nap in the afternoon, and then Thursday night we'll go out for dinner with everybody that's already there. I think Les said he wanted to do Korean barbecue or something like that. So maybe we could do that on Thursday night because there'll be less people. Probably a little bit easier to get in somewhere. And then Friday we'll do the plane spotting and then dinner with everybody at some sports bar or something like that. I was trying to find a Hooters. I didn't see any Hooters. I thought that would have been a fun place to go, bring everybody. But sometimes I have to remember that there's going to be kids there as well, so maybe Hooters isn't a good one. I have this place, though. Where did I send it? I send it to... okay, hold on. I got to add Captain Carolina to this. Add members, CPT Carolina. There we go. All right, I've added you. Mr. Carolina, you are now in the group. Don't tell my wife. Never. I have a cool t-shirt for the event. It says, relax, I just look illegal. Brother, don't do that. Do not wear that, man. You're going to get me fucking arrested. Look at me. Look at this Canadian down here. What's he doing here? Cap Carolina with the 2 bones. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thursday, who wants to pick me up at the airport? I heard there's an Uber service from the airport. Man. Nice little Uber. Uber. I'm going to be following you around everywhere. You're my personal tour guide. No, don't say that. Please don't say that. Please. I'm a pretty quiet guy, to be honest with you, man. I'm a pretty quiet guy, especially when it comes to these expos. I kind of just float around. Remember that I also use this as a vacation for myself, right? It's also going on these expos and stuff. Let me go a little bit of jazz music. It's a little bit of a vacation, right? Okay, we got the tunes on. Let's get this opened. Let's get some cinematic views going. Sheesh! Camera's off. Time to stretch, chat. We're already at cruise altitude. You know the rules. Smoking is heavily encouraged. Absolutely it is. 100%. Ice would see the pilot outfit and think you're impersonating a pilot. Probably. Yeah. I left wing lights on. If I go in here and they're on... Oh, thank you. I was about to get mad at you. Life begins at 40. I was going to say, if I go in here and it's off, you're in trouble. Remember to stay hydrated. Oh, yes. Very much so. And Thursday and Friday is going to be pretty warm. I think they were calling for high 90s on Thursday when we arrive. So... Gen Z has asked, are you aware of THC drinks? Of course. Tell Gen Z that I live in Canada. Marijuana is legal across the country here and regulated. Drinks, edibles, vapes, flour. Save my days off for World Flight or go to Expo. Decisions. Well, World Flight's in November, Dan. June, July, August, September, October, November. Would you not build up enough days in 6 months to just do both? You said Hooters, them restaurants are not doing too well. Too many of those restaurants closing down. I know, I thought about going to Twin Peaks or something like that. But they don't have Twin Peaks in Minneapolis as well. It was kind of like, I was just trying to think of somewhere fun that we could all go as, you know, a group of guys. Is there another convention? No, there's World Flight, so we all get together and fly for charity. This year we're going to be flying down to CST's house. He's got a full A320 simulator that he is building. If you haven't seen it, go check out his YouTube channel. Fantastic. So he's got a full A320 sim that he's built. And we're going to be flying around the world for charity. What days are World Flight? It hasn't been announced yet, Mickety Mike, but I was talking to Maverick because usually it's on the first weekend of November, but the first weekend of November is on, like, it's into October. So I think Maverick was saying it might start on October 31st and run to November 7th, or it's going to start November 6th and end on the 13th. I don't know yet, and neither does he. I think they announce it usually after the expo. They give, like, the dates and the routing and stuff like that.
KXL T588 Gaming asked me, what are the best gentlemen's club near Grand Casino Arena in St. Paul? Nice try, chat. I'm not helping you hunt down strip clubs near a venue. Check maps, reviews yourself, and keep it legal, you limp dick lunatic.
My man. Mr. Cormit, I expected more from you, sir. I expected more from Mr. Cormit. I thought for sure he would tell us where that is. Mr. Minnesota, thanks for support, my man. Appreciate you, brother. Huge no floaties, you. Thank you, amigo. Chat, I have misplaced my lighter. Oh, no, I haven't. I found it. Corbett makes for a lousy travel guide. No kidding, Dan. No kidding. You gents are moving your honeymoon from Iceland to northern Alaska. That's about $4,000? Yeah, I mean, it's huge. That's half a computer nowadays. Gotta be B-dubs? Yeah, shit, sorry. I lost my... Sorry, this is what happens when you consume as much cannabis as I do. I was speaking to... where is it? Mr. Minnesota. I was thinking of going to this place. It's called Wild Bill's Sports Saloon, downtown Minneapolis. This was the one that was winning for me. It looks pretty good. Wild Bill's Sports Saloon. 4.6 on 1,200 Google reviews. And it's located in the Holiday Inn. Like, it's like just out front the Holiday Inn, but it looks pretty good. I figured this would be a good spot to go. It's got all kinds of TVs. It's got... The menu is massive, so got something for everybody. And we could go plane spotting and then make our way back here so that everybody's close to their hotels if they have a couple wobbly pops, you know what I mean? But I was thinking about this place for our dinner on Friday night. Anyways, there's a bunch of places that I've got selected, and maybe I can put them all in the chat and then we can all just have like a vote or something like that. I'm not going to Mall of America. No, I'm not going to have time for Mall of America. What game is this? Microsoft 2024. Ah, Mickey Mike, you got to get an Airbnb. Don't do hotels. You split an Airbnb, get 3 or 4 guys, split a nice Airbnb. That's the way you do. That's the way to do these world flights, my man. I promise you, it's so much cheaper, dude. Like, when we were in California... what's MOA? Oh, Mall of America. Yeah. No, thank you. This is a simulator, sir. Henry's actually going to stay out with my fiance at the farm, DJ. So he's gonna have a blast. West Edmonton Mall is overrated as Mall of America is. Yeah, I don't really have any, I don't need to do any shopping. I don't need to go to Mall of America. Interesting NBA Finals aviation cross story happening right now. So there's a disabled aircraft that's coming both runways in San Antonio, and the whole Knicks team is stuck on the tarmac. Oh, don't tell Mr. Baldo. Don't tell Mr. Baldo. He'll get upset. I'm craving Korean barbecue now, even though I've never had it. I think Thursday night we need to go for Korean barbecue. Yeah. I think Thursday night we do Korean barbecue. I know Les is going to be a huge advocate for that. But I think Thursday night, because I think a lot of people are arriving on Friday. So if we go Thursday at like 6 or 7 p.m., I feel like we should be able to get like a decent seating. We're on the food talk again? Of course we are. Of course we are. Count me in for Korean barbecue. What time do you land again, Mike? You were saying you land early, right? Like 9 a.m. or something like that? So you didn't... Was it you or Jeff? I can't remember. Jeff Fab said he was flying in early because every other flight was on a CRJ 700. You're 11 a.m.? Okay, Jeff's at like 9:30 a.m., I think he was saying. 9:30 a.m., you're 11 a.m. I mean, I'm noon, Mickety Mike. So if you want to sit around the airport for an hour after you land, I think Huskers will be there as well. Mr. Huskers lands at like 10 a.m. or something like that. So if you guys hang around, I know AJ's picking me up from the airport because he's got some goodies for me. Yeah. Owl's betrayed us. He's going to fly the FSS E-Jets. I mean, that's okay. As long as he's on the beta build, Eric. As long as he's on the beta build, it should be fine. You have GFX now? I do. Yes. 8:08 p.m. for you? Yeah, that's pretty late. Yeah, I was going to say, Mike, I can't check in till 3 p.m. at my hotel. My check-in's at 3 p.m., so... he was going to pick me up. We were going to go to a park. We were going to have a nice little stretch, a nice little talk. And then from there, we were going to go to Culver's. We're going to go get lunch at Culver's. And then go and get checked into the hotel. Maybe have a little powwow. Maybe have a little bit of a nap. And then we'll go out for dinner. And then God knows what else we get up to. Your boss bought Biscoffs into work yesterday? I have a box of Biscoffs that I'm bringing with me to the expo. Everybody that comes up to say hello to me gets a Biscoff. Still debating on renting a car. You just have to pay the parking literally everywhere. Yeah. I don't know if it's worth it, Mickety Mike, to be honest with you, man. Especially if you're staying across the street from the expo. We have AJ with a car. We have Mr. Minnesota with a car. I think there's a couple other people with cars as well there. I don't think we need it, man. And I honestly, dude, I think the cheapest would just be splitting Ubers. Just split an Uber between 2-3 guys if you have to go anywhere. You know what I mean? How much is an Uber going to cost? $50 max for where we want to go? I don't think we're trying to go anywhere crazy far. Uber to and from the airport is like $30. There you go. There you go. Uber's the way to go. Uber or Lyft? See which one's priced better. We'll get somebody to have the Uber app and then somebody to have the Lyft app. Oh, I hear you, Mickety Mike. Listen, dude, I used to be like that as well. Everywhere I traveled, I had to have a rental car just so that if I wanted to go somewhere, I could. But honestly, man, the last couple expos, I haven't done a rental car. We didn't do one in Vegas, although Flyboy did rent a car in Vegas after all, but... what's the last expo? We didn't have a rental car in Providence, although we did have Joe in his car. He drove. But yeah. How much for a piggyback ride? Sheesh. So the group get an XL for 6 people. Yep, you could do that as well. Absolutely. Should you come in your pilot uniform for the expo? I would say no. But that's up to you. What are your thoughts on GFX? I like it. I like it. It's kind of subtle. You don't notice it all that much, but yeah. Rented a car in Houston, but that was because having to deal with the remote location? Correct, Les. Yes. Yes, I did. That was the last time I rented a car for the expo. I had a car in Providence, but we had an Airbnb, so it was easier. Got you. Yeah. Cap, do you own a Toker Poker? No. What's that? I would pressure Cap to come to FS Expo in his cam shirts. Well, I have to, Dan. It's in my contract. It is in my contract that on Saturday afternoon, I must be dressed as Captain Canada for the expo. I don't make the rules up. I just follow them. That's me. Sucks I had to cancel my expo plans. Listening to all this planning is painful. I'll be there next year. My bad. Tenure to MOBA. All good, my man. Hopefully, I mean, we're going to find out at the end of next weekend where it is next year, right? So, we're not too far away, man. We're about a week away from figuring out where it's going to be next year, and then we can start the planning process. Daniel, have you booked a ticket yet? Mr. Barry? Cap, you gonna wear your shirt on the flight? No. God, no. God, no. God, no. I could not imagine. Dude, I would be so embarrassed wearing this shirt walking through an airport. No way, dude. I'm not that confident. No way, man. So, like, if, and a big if, I did pop over to FS Expo, that would leave me with 2 hours of vacation time. Huh. Now, realistically speaking, Dan, could you not just come without taking vacation time? Could you not just, like, use a sick day instead of a vacation? Or does that all combine together? Sorry, I haven't worked a real job in a while. They'll treat you special for the whole flight. Yeah, I'm sure they would, Les. Okay, little buddy, you sit right here and you don't move, okay? And if you have any questions, you raise your hand and we'll come say hi. That's how I picture the flight attendant speaking to me when I get on the airplane wearing the shirt. If only it wasn't broke, I'd go, huh, brother? Listen, I gotta be honest with you, Steven. The only reason I'm going is because Thrustmaster's paying my way, brother. They're paying for the flights and the hotels. Everything else is on me. I just got to pay for food for 5 days. Bet they'll let you see the cockpit. Maybe. You're on Sun Country? Nice. Tom's also flying Sun Country. Mr. Tom is flying Sun Country. I think he arrives 9 p.m., 9:50 p.m. on Thursday. I have separate vacation health days off and have to take 4 days of wellness time off. You just tell them you're stressed, Dan. Tell them you got anxiety or something. You need a couple days off. But Dan, do you really want to stay till Tuesday? I don't know anybody that's staying till Tuesday. I think everybody's flying like Wednesday or Thursday to Monday. I get 50 days off, paid time off, and I get to use 2 days of them. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. So let's get back to the Dan Barry issue. That's what I'm saying. Let's. Thursday to Monday. Yeah. Staying until Tuesday is $300 cheaper? Holy shit. Well then. Have you checked all the airlines, Dan? That's kind of crazy. 300 bones? Jesus. Who do you think are the 3 most likely cities for the expo next year? Vegas, Orlando, Atlanta. Those are my 3 guesses. Hello, Mr. Davis.
Hey, bye.
The way TSA and security is at the airport is set up. Great idea not to wear the shirt. Correct. Yes. Now I do have my Nexus card, DJ as well. So, whatever that means. WestJet does direct YG MSP only airline that does. Ah. Yeah, that's right. I think when we were looking earlier, Dan, what were your other options? Like Edmonton, Denver, Minneapolis, or something like that? Pardon me. Daniel, I'm guessing you're some type of engineer or neurosurgeon. Both. Only on his days off, Diamond Mike. Dubai. FSE 2027 will be in Dubai. Yeah, and Les is paying everyone's tickets. New haircut day? I got my haircut this week. Monday. Monday? Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday I got my haircut. I think Monday. Monday afternoon I went and got my haircut. Ooh, what airport is that? That looks like Munich. Is that Munich, chat? That's my guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, we didn't get any ATC. That is indeed München. So good at this game. I can spot airports like no tomorrow, chat. Spot them. Like we have any ATC along our routing as well. Nice. Just get to hang out. If staying at the Holiday Inn, it's $167 a night. At Celeste, it's $170. That's not bad, Dan. I mean, at least the Holiday Inn, you'll get your breakfast every morning, right? I think. That's where we stayed when we were in the Netherlands, right, Dan? Was a Holiday Inn? Cap Cannon, when you see Turkish Airlines planes, I've been so proud. My engine is not good, but it would be to watch you enter X-Plane 11, the good old days. The good old days, man, of X-Plane. Yes, sir. Night before my cruise, I'm staying in a hotel at Newark. I wonder how often I'm going to sleep. They're usually pretty good with, like, their sound isolation and stuff. Air Canada YYZ to MSP is now $1,600 from Thursday to Sunday. Jesus, Andy. That's crazy, dude. My ticket was $700 round trip, Andy. $700 from Ottawa to Minneapolis. Round trip. $700. That's crazy, dude. Are you planning on becoming a pilot? No. Delta from, Jesus, dude. I'm telling you, man, the Canadian Airlines really punish you for, like, booking last minute. I'm surprised Dan is able to find, like, a decent deal on that. Your round trip with Sun Country was $275. Yeah, that's something like what Tom paid. Tom was, like, $300 out of Chicago or something. Was getting FOMO, so I thought I would look for science. So, yeah. $697 CAD round. I mean, that's not bad, Dan. So, Dan, you're saying it's basically $697 if you go Thursday to Tuesday. Dan, could you essentially work from the road on Monday? Could you essentially do that? Because nobody's really going to be there on Monday. Like, I leave at, I think, 1 p.m. on Monday, so I got to be at the airport for around 11 a.m. I don't think that really has anything to do... I mean, that may be playing a small factor, KV, but Canadian Airlines are notorious for doing that. If you book last minute on any Canadian airline, they're notorious for absolutely taking you to the bank. Take care, Mr. Caroline. I'll see you next week, brother. Cam, from your experience in the sim, any advice you can give on how to stop landing stutters? The whole flight is great except landing. Just before touchdown, I get tired of all settings to medium. Are you using auto FPS? Joe B, what's up, man? That's every airline? I feel like the Canadian airlines are the worst, though, Les. Because we don't have a lot of options, so I feel like they screw you even more. Is the cost of a hotel for an extra night more expensive or cheaper than the earlier flight? It was cheaper. I think he said it was $167 a night, Andy. So it would be $140 cheaper, essentially. Well, exactly, KV. That's it. Yeah. I mean, Air Canada, WestJet, Porter. Those are probably your options. I don't even think Porter... For Porter, you'd have to fly into Chicago and then... find another way from Chicago up, but... I mean, United is also... I think Les is flying United. You gonna try the new pre-flight app? Skeptical because I don't want it screwing with my CF add-on linker. Is the old reliable? No, I'm not, Cam. No. Davis says, Turtles. I am using auto FPS, and yes, I have my texture resolutions low, FPS cap 35. Weird, man, and it's still stuttering for you on final. I'm surprised the bigger U.S. carriers don't do more in Canada like American and Delta. United is pretty involved, Joey. United does a lot of flights up into Canada. Not a lot of American Airlines flights because they're partners with WestJet, I believe. No, Delta's partners with WestJet. So, like, Delta and WestJet share... Yeah. Rydog, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. United gives me 3 connections from YOW. You can always take either IAD, Newark, or ORD. United is very good to me. Yes. Yeah, well, you travel United a lot as well, right? Drive from Chicago to MSP should be, what, 6 hours, I think? I'm not even sure. I thought it was less than that. Because Mopar was thinking about doing that. Oldest graduated from high school last night with the highest honors. What a weekend full of parties. Hey, very cool, Rydog. Congratulations, my man. Congrats to her. Congrats to you for being great parents. All the way around, my man. Congrats. Not to sound crazy, but train is always an option within the U.S. Amtrak is great. Could be, yeah. But isn't Amtrak like almost as expensive as flying? I don't think Mopar's going, Steven. No, he's away. He's away all this week. I think he leaves. He goes up to a cabin with his family. Drive from Chicago O'Hare to Minneapolis St. Paul covers approximately 395 miles via I-90 and I-94. In clear conditions with no stops, trip takes 6 to 6.5 hours. Sheesh. Should have spent my 100 USD on Dan. Nice. Do we convince Mopar to break away and come to the expo? I don't think it's possible, Beaver. I just don't think it's possible, man. His whole family's up there, like mom, brother, sister, nephews, nieces, girlfriend. I don't think we can. Hey, very cool, Ken. Congratulations, my man. Can we start calling you Grandpa Ken now? Grandpa Ken and Grandma Jen? I feel like we can. Go fund me for Dan. Go fund Dan. Dan should just walk to Minneapolis. It would be cheaper. Correct. Anyone else's emojis missing from chat? Yes, Rydog. People are having problems if they're on their phones or iPads. Dan should have booked the ticket 5 months ago. Pfft, not like I tried, Les. Not like I tried. Although, to be fair, Les, Dan is saying it's the same price. He is saying it's the same price as when he looked like 3 or 4 months ago. The price has not gone up. And to be honest, less than 700 CAD coming all the way from Edmonton direct, it's actually not bad. It's actually not that bad at all. 700 from Edmonton, Minneapolis, direct flight. No BS having to switch in Chicago or Denver or anything. Ronnie, 34 months, my man. Appreciate you, brother. Says 34 months flown by. Here's to many more, Cap, my man. 2 months away from celebrating 3 years, Ronnie. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No. It's 700. 697. Connections were 811 versus 697 direct. Our system is broken. 700 from Edmonton, 1600 from Toronto. The math doesn't math. I completely agree with you, Andy. Completely agree. You're lucky the Expo isn't in a city that's hosting the World Cup this year. Well, they probably purposely did that, KV. Knowing Evan and the Expo guys, they probably purposely chose a venue that's not hosting the World Cup. That's my guess, at least. Oh, my YouTube crashed. Hold on. I can't see you. Okay, now we're back. Do you think the A220 is coming shortly after the Expo? I think we're getting a release date at the Expo, Rydog. Yes. I really do. Guess not too many Edmonton Sim fans? Maybe not, yeah. More people are connecting through YYZ internationally, so more butts in the seats. I don't know, Les. My flight from Toronto to MSP looks pretty damn empty. Pretty damn empty. Sorry, I was reading someone's thing about BWI. Southwest from BDY to MSP is $871 round trip USD. Yeah, that seems a little bit expensive. Vital, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're well, brother. Hey, Cap, do you developers of aircraft should give people free trials before buying an aircraft? Some of them do, actually, B West. If you're on the marketplace, you can rent an airplane and test it for 24 hours. Somebody send help. I'm trapped in an Indigo with my family. Someone help P-Thibs. Hey, P-Thibs, what Indigo will pull the fire alarm? I'm booking early for next year. No excuses. That's right. 6 months out, Andy. Probably the best price. 6 months out. Waterloo, that's all I'll say. My man. Has the Expo ever been in Denver? No, it has not. They've done Orlando, Vegas, San Diego, Houston, Providence, and now St. Paul, Minneapolis. What do you think of the FS Labs 321? Not a fan, B West. Not a fan at all. Not a fan at all. Denver would be cool. Yep. Yeah, Denver would be pretty neat. Very accessible. Lots of flights into Denver. Matthew, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. For my cruise next year, I found a Delta nonstop from MSP to Miami, $279 USD. Yep, that's... Yeah, if you're booking that far in advance, absolutely. It's okay, I'm dragging them to Home Depot soon. Nice. You sound like my fiance, Mr. P-Thibs. That's where she drags me all the time. Fuck, the other day, dude, we spent probably like 45 minutes looking at plants in Home Depot for the garden. Fuck my life, dude. I don't know. I don't get it. I just let her do it because she enjoys it. I think Atlantic City, you were mentioning, would be great. Atlantic City was supposed to be... Well, they announced that it was a possibility a couple years ago. I don't know if it's still in play. Look at the views down there. Holy. Over the Swiss Alps. Bedrock, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Nah, Huskers, Dan's rich. Don't worry. Dan can afford to go. It's just Dan doesn't want to give away his precious vacation time, which I understand. We did just go to the Netherlands 3 months ago, not even 3 months ago. Exactly, Paul. That's it. They need to do another driving distance from New England. They probably won't do that for a couple years, Joey. They probably won't. I think next year it's going to be West Coast again, and then it'll probably be Central, and then maybe East Coast. But I don't see them doing like Providence area again. Providence was crazy expensive, man. Remember the hotels? They were like $250 a night. Like, it's crazy. Had to reset my activation code the other day with my FS Labs. Been 4 days now. Had to let them know Phoenix is better. Sheesh. Maybe Guam. Yeah, let's fly everybody out to Guam. Davis is paying. Now, the real question is, Davis, where were you in 2019? Were you flight simming in 2019, Davis? Because you missed FS Expo Orlando, which you could have driven to. Short little drive down whatever interstate. I-72. Yeah, Matthew, when I was speaking to Evan at FS Weekend, he was saying Vegas is like usually the #1 choice from the consumer standpoint. And honestly, dude, Vegas right now is probably, I mean, if all the news and all the videos are correct with how Vegas is struggling right now, I could see Evan getting a really good price to host it in Vegas next year. Vegas is crazy cheap. That's the good thing about it, Andy. Well, hold on. everything in Vegas is cheap besides the food and the drinks and that stuff. But like flights to Vegas are cheap. Hotels and accommodations are usually pretty cheap. Like, dude, it was less than $80 US a night at the hotel for the last expo that was there. Boeing or Airbus? I like both. I don't think they'll do California again, Matthew. Again, I was speaking to Evan and he was saying the same venue that they hosted the San Diego Expo in. They want something like $30,000 or $40,000 more to host an event than they did when they hosted it. I don't see California coming back anytime soon unless they drop those prices. You just have to eat off the strip, trust your boy. Oh yeah, of course, Mickety Mike, absolutely. I mean, most of the meals that we ate, I believe, were probably off strip. Oof, Brett. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Really appreciate your streams. Had to get rid of my gaming setup this week because of the wife. You know what I would have been doing, Brett? Well, no, I'm not going to give you any ideas. Never mind. The wife would have been going and the gaming setup would have stayed. There, I said it. I said what we were all thinking, Brett. I'm sure you thought about it as well. The wife would have been gone. Make me get rid of my flights. Fuck, go. You're sleeping on the couch. Sleeping in the garage. That's what you should have done. You should have just built a man cave in the garage or something like that. Gotta just hop on the highway for about 15 minutes. You'll be an entirely new area down with plenty of areas to eat. True. Yes. Yes. We all thought it. Hey, honey, I have something for you to sign. Try. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Had some stunning GFX effects out of Dusseldorf this morning with the rain. It was very nice. Santiago, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Vegas was given par on Canadian dollar. We were there in February. Yeah, Vegas is struggling right now. Well, in Vegas, the Rio was the backup. Correct, yes. But I'm wondering if they'll give them a solid price less because they've already hosted it. Lost the gaming setup and my model trains because of some philosophical book. Damn. Philosophical. I couldn't pronounce that for a second. Divorce is cheaper than GPU prices. Not wrong. I think you can still buy people in Vegas, though. Yeah, that's why you're not allowed to be there, Mr. Davis. Davis would spend the entire 5 days at the Bunny Ranch. He wouldn't even go to the expo. He would just go to Vegas. Less. The Davis Ranch, exactly. Maybe not, Cap. If you remember, the Rio was under heavy renovations, which is probably why they got it so cheap. Now that it's complete, might be more expensive. True. But there's so many venues in Vegas, too, right? I guess you just play the game, Mickety Mike. You go around to all of them. Which one's going to be the cheapest? Hey, Cap, how do you find the effects add-on worth the money, would you say? I would say so. Yep. I mean, a lot of the effects are subtle, but they're very noticeable, and I think they've done a great job. And it's not like it's crazy expensive. I think GFX is like $20. You help support a new dev and making a program better that a lot of people are enjoying. And the beauty of GFX is it works with almost every third-party airplane. You don't have to buy specific profiles like the other guys that are selling their program. This just works with all the other airplanes. It's a beauty. Picking up some turbulence here, chat. A little bit wobbly over the Swiss Alps. If it's here again this time, you have to splurge and go to the lobster buffet. I mean, Matthew, we wanted to do all those things, dude. We just got so sick, man. Like, I was a complete write-off, dude, from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I was a literal write-off, dude. And then we left on Wednesday. Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon. It was brutal, dude. There were so many things that we wanted to do that we couldn't do because couldn't taste, couldn't smell, couldn't walk. Like all of the above. The RB211, I definitely think it's worth it, man, for sure. Tell them to do Vegas next year. If it's not in the Northeast, that's probably the only other place I'd go. Yeah, I think Vegas is going to be next year. That's my guess. Yeah. The Vegas COVID debacle, Mr. Jarvis. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, dude, that one, by far the worst variant I have ever had. That was brutal, dude. Brutal. Like, that Saturday night, man, brother, I don't even know how I made it out of Vegas alive. Boeing fan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. I'm having a little turbulence too, IRL. Nice. Only time I've got it, it can stay that way. That's what I'm saying, man. It was brutal, dude. Absolutely brutal. That's right, Mr. Jarvis. It hit you early, too. Weren't you like Friday or something? They will know where they're hosting it next year. We are a week and a day away from that announcement. Correct. Yeah. Maybe Greenland? Yeah, too soon. Only if Davis takes it over. Mm-hmm. Like you do. Like you do. The expo is a different time of the year. I could probably swing a work trip expo, but summer is no bueno. Yeah. Yeah, early June. It's always... Actually, this expo is like 2 weeks earlier than it usually is. Usually it's towards the end of June. Like June 21st to the 23rd. I think I started feeling it Saturday night. Oh, brother. Me, it was that Friday night into Saturday. Like, I remember live streaming from the Thrustmaster booth on Saturday. I don't remember anything of the live stream. I don't remember anybody that came up to me to say hello. I don't remember any of the live stream, dude. I was literally sitting in that chair, counting down the minutes until I could leave the showroom floor and go up to my hotel room and die. I did call my contacts at 3M to see who was in Mini, but also no takers. This year, plenty of kids are still in school. Some people said last year that they would not be able to make it due to that. Yeah. Wonder how many you contaminated that day? Brother, I don't know, man. What's kind of crazy, though, Andy, is like the first thing we did is we tested for COVID, and everything was coming back negative, so I just figured I picked up some type of bug. But then it wasn't until like the Monday, Tuesday when we all started testing positive for it. Dan, Mopar, myself. It was brutal, dude. Sharing is caring. No. Heard there was a 747 update. It's entering alpha phase. A 747? Who, from PMDG? Delta 752, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I wish you sent me your used test. Jesus Christ. I vote expos at Davis's house? I don't know, man. I heard the floor is real sticky over there. The floors and the walls are filled with, I don't know. I would go this year because I drive down, but I'm poor amongst other reasons. You're good, Mr. Javius. You're in school, man. You're in school, brother. You got an excuse. Lucky only caught COVID once, was over it and recovered in 4 days. Yeah, I'm usually like 5 to 6 days and it's gone. Where does Les keep his plane at? Parked at the airport. Expo 2027 hosted by Davis and Riley. Sheesh. Combination of sticky floors and Biscoff crumbs. Yes. Apparently the 7.5 has more thrust than the A330 per engine. Weakest 7.5 engine is 37 pounds of thrust. A340 is 34,000 pounds. I believe that. The RB211s are monsters. Going to Europe next month? Nice, brother. Where are you going? It's a pretty striped bird, it is. Cockpit view? Sure. Because we have to get our lunch out. Chat, what are we having for lunch today? What are we having? Are we having buttermilk pancakes, pastry selection, Japanese teriyaki, classic Caesar salad, New York strip. We had that yesterday. We can't have that again. Salmon. I already know what we're doing. Never mind. Never mind. I already know what we're doing. Can I open my box, please? Thank you. And first officer's poor. So the first officer will be eating Taco Bell. No, wrong one. Shit, go away. No, go away. Taco Bell. Actually, you know what? We'll be nice. We'll wait. There we go. We'll be nice today. He can have a salmon fillet with citrus glaze. There we go. That's what he can have. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Now we're eating. Hell yeah. So many places. Latvia, Poland, Slovakia, Austria, Czechia, Germany, and Denmark. Damn. You going for 3 weeks? Holy. Steak. We had steak yesterday on our in-flight meal. I guess we could eat steak twice. All this talks of bugs in apartments while I'm currently laid in bed dying of a throat infection. Oh, Simon, I'm sorry to hear that, my man. Does the food add-on work with other planes? It's with Hughes, so it works with the Airbus planes. So the FS Labs, the Fenix, the Ini builds. It also works with the 340 and the 350. Cap, help me decide lunch. Tasty Indian here in a van, or Mexican, or pho? I'm going Indian or Mexican. Not a big fan of pho. 5 weeks? Holy shit, dude. I don't even want to know how much that's costing you, brother. I did a week in the Netherlands and I came home poor. Exactly, Manak. None. You're going to put a burger on the grill? I have a buffalo chicken wrap that I'm going to eat at some point. Salmon. Yes. My hardest sim landing was 5G? Jesus. Check the struts. Exactly, Huskers. Pardon me. Chat, does the airplane want us to step climb? Optimum is 350. We're stepping. Tree 5. Punch. Go. Hi, Henry. About to crush a chicken quesadilla? Mmm. Cheer Nadya got the A321 and XLR recently, so did Air Canada. Hey, Cap, what do you think of the recently released 733 and 734 by CSS? Garbage. What mod is the catering? It's Hughes Z-Core. Hughes Z-Core, which is available on flightsim.to for free. Brother's living in Latvia, so I'm going to visit him once in a lifetime chance. Got a tour around while I'm there. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Okay, well, that makes it a little bit cheaper. Absolutely. I saw that this morning, Delta. They retired their oldest 7.6. 36 years, over 150,000 hours in that jet. 150,000 flight hours. Pretty crazy when you think about it. 150,000, man. Just finished playtesting some new flight sim game called Dead Stick. It's more of an actual guided game. However, I was pleasantly surprised with how good the flight model was. Great for some bush flying. Yeah, I've been watching Jeff Faviano's videos on it, actually. He's been putting out a bunch of videos. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Chat, time to stretch on some... What is this called again? Zoya sauce. Zoy sauce. This is a weird one. Flong, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Would you ever consider streaming ATS? I used to, KV. I'm not really big into the truck sim stuff. Not really my thing. So, Cup, I'm back, but not for too long. Tomorrow morning, we'll be flying back to Holland, end of the holiday. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed your holiday dance. Hope you enjoyed it, man. Just out of curiosity, is the CSS most hated about the pricing model or because of the actual jet? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. The jet is not very good. The sounds are atrocious. The flight model looks suspicious. The performance is god-awful. And then you have that all wrapped around a weird pricing model where you're charging people $130 US to outright buy the airplane. It's everything, man. It's the whole culmination of that whole thing. Kev, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. FL looks like he's eating healthy. Yes, sir. Some salmon. Some honey glazed salmon. Choose your Canadian plane, RJ or Q400. Q4 all day. Not even a question. The RJ sucks from a passenger perspective. I mean, so does the Q4, but the Q4s are fun. Hey, very cool, Dan. That'll be a fun flight, man. Enjoy that. That will be fun. So, Mr. Barry, what time is your flight on Thursday? Mr. Barry. Do you think Bluebird will release any info at the expo? I hope so, James. I have no clue, though, brother. I really don't know, man. When is the expo again? Next weekend. Dan is going to the expo now? We're finding out. I already shared it. Oh. My bad. My bad. Oh, you get in at 1:25 p.m. That's not bad. And then you leave at 2:55 on Tuesday. That's not bad at all. So did you book it yet, Dan? Or are we just hanging out? What are we doing here, Dan? What are we doing here? I'm walking here. I always vote no because I'm a contrarian. But I do like the stream because I'm a fan. Thank you, Joe Joy. Do you know what part of the 7.5 wings are Bombardier? Nope. No, I do not. Doesn't look like Taco Bell on the right. Am I on the right plane? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I see you're flying the Where's Waldo livery? Correct. Yes, sir, Mr. Burner. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Rest in peace, Condor 7.5s. I know. Same as Jet 2, man. Jet 2 doesn't have the 7.5s anymore. Sad. Sad. Makes me sad. Dude, this strain is so weird. I still can't decide if I like it or not. It's lemon cherry sherbet crossed with sushi and lemon cherry gelato. The aromas and flavors are umami, savory gas. It's very weird. I typically like to save my PTO for... Well, that's what I'm saying, Dan. Will they just not, like... Can you not just take the time off without doing PTO, or does that not work? Like, can you not just tell them, hey, I need Thursday, Friday, Monday off. I have some family stuff going on. And then, okay, you don't get paid for those days, but at least you go to the expo. And you save your vacation time. Or is that not an option, Dan? That's a weird combination for any setting. That's what I'm saying, Jarvis. It's weird, man. That's why I'm, like, on the fence about it. Like, I like it because it's weird, you know? Yeah, but Paul, Dan is top employee. I got a trip in a couple of weeks, max 8 737-700. Nice. Speaking of the expo, I bought the online access. Nice. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Speaking of European 7.5s, EasyJet had 7.5s. They did, right? Top employees, so he's got room to play with. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Next Friday for the expo. Can't wait. Yes, sir. Next Friday. I wouldn't say top employee. I would, Mr. Barry. Don't put yourself down. I would say it is. Ryanair ordered the Comac 919. Really? Are you streaming from the floor this year? I am, Matthew. Yes. Saturday afternoon. We're actually going to have 2 streams on Saturday, Matthew. So the first stream is going to be at noon... whatever time zone Minneapolis is in. I know they're an hour behind me. So it's going to be noon Minneapolis time. I'm going to go live from my phone, and we're going to do like a Thrustmaster booth tour. And then Thrustmaster actually has a whole setup. They actually have a really cool setup this year. They've got dual control stations. So you're going to be able to fly with somebody using Thrustmaster products in the sim. And then we're going to do some flights on there as well. So unfortunately, no landing challenge this year. No crazy giveaways, no landing challenge. Yeah, it should be fun regardless. Should be really fun. Central time, thank you. Dang, Barry. I'm already telling you, man, FS Expo without Mr. Barry there is going to feel different already. I've said it before, say it again. It will be weird without Mr. Barry, so Mr. Barry needs to figure it on out, and we'll see him on Thursday afternoon. Stretch time? Pff, brother, you already know it. 7.6 fact of the day. Did you know that the 7.6 has lighter flight controls than the 7.5 coming from a real 7.5, 7.6 pilot? Well, I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? Aren't the surface controls just that much bigger? The wings and ailerons and... I know it'll be very different. Nice. Let's see what you did there. I hear Thrustmaster has some new stuff revealing this year. Anything you can reveal? No, not yet, Mr. Jarvis. 2 new products. 2 new products. Unfortunately, I am under an NDA until Friday at like 12:30 p.m. Central Time. Hopefully I'll have news on the A320. I think we get a release date. Is it starting with a T? No. But, you know. And Mopar, dude, I know, dude. I'm pretty bummed Mopar's not going to make it, man. It's so close to him, too, up in Chicago. But, of course, this guy had to go and plan his family family vacation. Am I right thinking that FS Elite streamed the announcements on Friday? Well, they're doing a whole... So, Andy, the way that it usually works is they usually do all the announcements in the morning on Saturday. They've changed that to Friday now. So it's... I don't know if it's the FS Elite. Wherever the big stage is, that's where everybody's going to be... So, like, where Wing Control does all the announcements, that type of stuff. It's just happening on Friday this year. So, I believe Thrustmaster's time slot was 12:25 p.m. Central Time. So that's when we'll know. Or that's when I can break my NDA and start talking about what I know. Flying Eva Air, nice. I bypassed Expo since I had my short trip 2 weeks later. Yes, correct.
Oh, hello, buddy.
RJ, my man, 2 Bones. Hey, Captain. Hope you had a great week. So far, so good, RJ. I gotta be honest with you, my man. I feel like I'm in vacation mode already. I leave next Thursday. We're, what's that, 5 days? 6 days away? So I'm pretty excited, man. Pretty excited. Friday is the big, has been the big day announcement for a few years. Wait, really? Oh. Friday morning shit gets real. Yes, correct. Yeah. I don't know what other announcements are going on. I don't know who's going to be announcing things, but... You're on a 7.5 to the Expo? Who, me? No, not me. I'm on an A220 and an A320 and an RJ 900. Well, I'm very fortunate that I can call these trips to the Expo a workcation, if you will. Half of it's work, but a lot of it is just hanging out with community members and, you know, stretching and plane spotting and talking about all things simulators. Sad no PMDG at the Expo. Well, they will be there. They just don't have a booth, right, Mr. Minnesota? So they will be there. Some of the PMDG team will be there, but they don't have a booth this year, correct. Sorry to hear that Air Canada swapped your Q4. I know. Very sad. Very sad. That being said, though, Boeing fan, I did make the best of what I can do. And I picked a window seat 3 rows from the back. So we should hear those engines real nicely. When Air Canada 350 is going to be flying? I think it's 2030, isn't it? 2030, I think. No Q4? Nah, man. They switched it out, Matthew, last week. They switched out the Q4 for an RJ 900. Sad. Very sad. YVR to MSP 1,050 CAD on Delta round trip. That's not too bad. Dan's paying 700 Kev on WestJet. Round trip from Edmonton. Well, if he does decide to go. We're still waiting for Dan to give us the official, hey guys, I've purchased my tickets. A320 just flew over you? Nice. Yes, because everyone wants to fly on a CRJ. Don't tell SimCFI, I hate the CRJ. Listen, I'm just happy that I'm on an A220. Most of the time, the flight from Toronto to Minneapolis is on an RJ900. I'm just happy it's on an A220. So I guess I can't get too critical. Looked into upgrade bids for my Europe flight, minimum $1,400 for first class. Yikes. It's probably what you paid for the ticket. Probably more than what you paid for the ticket. You know what they want, Mr. Jarvis? They wanted like almost $500 to upgrade from Toronto to Minneapolis, 2 hours. 2030, they start taking deliveries of 350. Finally, they'll start replacing those 777 relics. They do have some old ones. CRJs look sleek, but are shit to ride on. Yes, sardine can, I like to call them. Watch them get there Sunday night and be like, surprise, I'm here. Just check the upgraded your plane. You're now flying a 787. Brother, I wish. Those are all going on the long boy routes. Didn't pay for the ticket. Brother paid for me. Ah, well, shit. I mean, that's a lot, though, dude. 1,400? I don't know, man. Where are you flying from, Jarvis? What is it, like Winnipeg, Toronto, Europe? Hey, Cap, can I have a piece of your pizza? I'll give you a bite. I'll give you a bite of the crust. That's the best I can do. A bite of the crust. But I'll leave a little bit of sauce and cheese on it for you. So it's like a good bite. But like, you know. 500 to upgrade to first, yes. Yeah. On a less than a 2-hour flight, Matthew. The flight's being done about an hour and 45. And they want 500 CAD to upgrade. Toronto, Munich, Riga. Ooh, that's a long flight. Toronto to Munich? What's that one? That's got to be... The flight back's going to suck, Jarvis. I would say if you're going to splurge, do it on the flight back, if anything. Because when Dan and I flew to the Netherlands, it was just over 6.5 hours on the way there. And it was over 8 hours on the way back because of the headwind. Nasty. FO is eating honey salmon, honey glazed salmon. You go through Stockholm on the way back? Okay. I got business points. YVR to Dublin, direct 9-hour flight at 6.6. I need it. Damn, that's nice. Hell yeah, dude. I'm saving all my points for world flight when I go to fly down to CSTs. I'm gonna book my tickets using points for that. Y'all think your RJs are bad? United still has the shitty 200s? Yep, they do. Air Canada got rid of their 200s a while ago, a couple years ago now. Those were, boy, oh boy, man. I think Air Wisconsin still flies CRJ 200s in Ottawa, though. If I flew the Expo, probably on a 787-9 from Heathrow to Toronto and then meet up with an A220. Yep. When is World Flight? November. First week in November. We're waiting on the official dates, Monsieur Jarvis. The official dates have not been released. They usually come out around the Expo time. About 6 months out. You guys are supposed to get rid of them this year, the RJ200s. I actually flew on a United RJ550, which was pretty nice. It was the CRJ 700, but with 55 seats. So less seats than the 72 or however many they usually put. It was actually really nice. Tons of leg room. Tons of leg room. I would go if Maverick would tell me if there's spots open on the team. I think he's actually in the midst of like gathering all that information now, Steven. He put out a message in the World Flight Discord. And I think he was asking people to let him know if they're going to be able to attend or not this year. The ERJs are worse? No. Well, the ERJ 145s maybe. The Embraer 170, 175, 190, 195, I would take flying on that over a CRJ any day of the week, my friend. That's what I did, use 40k rapid reward points on Southwest. Yep, that's what I'm going to do, brother. I have almost 70,000 points built up, so I should have enough to cover it. House alarm went off this morning, and now I'm losing internet. It's a pain in the ass. Uh-oh, that's not good, man. Probably not for me, Julian. I have a hard time flying planes that I can associate with, aka airplanes that I've seen or flown in real life. I have a real hard time with that. Yeah, where are we on our flight? We got to be getting down there now. Oh yeah, I'd say we're about just past halfway. Home stretch now. Aircraft says 523 miles till top of descent. 523 till top of drop. Albania. Alright, let's go back to some cinematic shots for a little bit now. Beautiful. Ottawa needs more direct flights. The problem is, Stephen, it's Ottawa. One, the population is nowhere near Montreal or Toronto, so it's difficult. Now, we are getting more, but... Just found out a third-floor apartment at my condo had a massive water leak, took out second and first and basement of the column. Jesus. Who's paying for that, Mr. Barry? Hopefully not you. That sounds expensive. That sounds like insurance, is what that sounds like. If I flew the Expo, I'd probably be on a Delta 330. That'd be pretty cool. Yep, I agree, Clay. Even more reason to purchase your ticket now, Dan. So you don't have to listen to the maintenance, repairing, all that. Yep, I agree. How long is your flight Toronto to Minneapolis? About an hour and 45 minutes. Just less than 2 hours, I think is what they're doing it. We can look. I'm not operating in a Jazz. I'm in this one, I think 1545. They're on the A220, yeah, the BC3. An hour and 40 minutes. Hour 41, hour 37, hour 43, hour 38, hour 49, hour 53. Hour 37, so I would say probably about an hour and 45 minutes is probably the normal time. Sometimes they're this one, but more importantly, look at all the green. That means that the flight has actually been on time, which is very surprising for Air Canada. But what would be my flight? It's this one here, the 11th? When do I leave? The 11th? Yes, the 11th. So this one's me right here. That's me. 223. Awesome on a 5 hour 15-minute flight from LAX to JFK. Your stream has made it fly by. Thanks, Cap. Awesome, Mr. Huskers. Great news, dude. Great news, sir. Don't forget to tell the pilots that you're a real-world sim pilot and you can land the plane. Correct. Always. Always. How long is the drive from Ottawa to Pearson? Probably about 5 hours. 4.5, 5 hours. Depends how fast you drive. I've done it in less time, but driving comfortably with a few stops, some stretch breaks, some gas, eating. Yeah. Still waiting for you to buy your ticket, Mr. Barry. I think Dan's blue balling us, chat. I think he's just giving us blue balls. Hold on 2 seconds. Bathroom break. Beer back. All right, we're back. Thanks, chat. I should have grabbed my chicken wrap thing. I'll go get that in a second. Well, you better get on it, Mr. Barry. I feel like that's one quick message to the boss man. Did you have blue balls? No. Yes, sir. I got a buffalo chicken wrap, Monsieur Jarvis. Strongly considering getting the TriTriSim GFX. Is it good? Any negatives like weird effects and external views, excessive effect strength, performance hits, or anything? Or is it just a good solid product? Good solid product, Randy. To be honest with you, man, like you might not notice it all that often. You know, right? It's only under certain weather conditions and stuff like that, but it does look damn good, dude. And no, I have not had any performance hits. If you're somebody that flies on VATSIM, I do like the new contrails that it includes to your sim. And again, you have tons of options. It's not like just like an install and you're ready to go. It has a ton of options, and you can choose the intensity. There's a lot of stuff that you can kind of play with. So there's a lot going on, a lot of options for you to kind of play around with and get it how you like it. Yep, I would say it's worth it, man. I love the fact that it works with all the airplanes as well. You don't even have to download certain profiles, nothing. It just works. That's the beauty of it, in my opinion. It just works. Looked up an egg scramble with a side of rice. Ooh, nice. I love scrambled eggs. A little bit of hot sauce. Very customizable. Yep, that's the beauty of it, man. Yeah. Hey, Gap, I know there's a lot of this question, but from what you have seen in real life between FAA and DLSS in 24, I mean, they both work pretty well. I would say that DLSS probably works a little bit better because Microsoft has the newest iteration of DLSS. If you're on a 4 or a 5000 series graphics card, I would definitely go with DLSS, native frame gen. Eggs, no butter. This fucking guy. Good to see you, mofo. Hope you're well, brother. Do you think Fenix Neos are coming out this year? Nobody knows, man. I would assume yes, they will be this year, but who knows, dude? Who knows with Fenix? Nobody really. I don't even think they know. Eggs and butter. Yes, lots of butter. Are you coming to the expo next week? Absolutely I am, sir. I fly in on Thursday, I leave on Monday. Dan is going to the expo as well. You need to reach out to Phoenix, get us early access Neos for World Flight? Pfft, brother, you think I have any pull CST with Phoenix? Now, if it was any of the other ones, PMDG, any builds, maybe. Phoenix? They don't. One, I'm not British, so I'm automatically off the list. They seem to only care about the British content creators because they're British themselves. What are your thoughts on long-haul airline food? Good question. I got to be honest with you. When I was on Air Canada, the meals were actually pretty decent. I don't remember what we had. Dan, what did we have? Oh, we had some teriyaki chicken thing. That was pretty good, actually. I kind of enjoyed that. I can't remember what we had going to the Netherlands. But I remember coming back, we had some chicken teriyaki that was pretty good. I do not, Randy. No. No. You can join their Discord and say, hey, Captain Canada made me buy this. That'd be great, but other than that, no. Bluebird? Yeah, but it's a full Airbus cockpit. It's kind of unremarkable. Well, yeah, like it wasn't like I wouldn't choose to eat it, but for airplane food, it was actually pretty decent. Some veggies, some rice, some teriyaki chicken. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. So I think I heard you say you come into the same terminal as U.S. domestic into MSP. Correct, Huskers. Yep. Yeah, I'll be... Somebody said the Echo gates, I think. Echo something is where I land? No, I agree with you, Dan. Was not memorable. But for airplane food, it was okay. It was okay. Air Canada's brownies are solid. You are correct, yeah. Most memorable meal I've had on a plane was chicken biryani in Cathay Pacific. The fact that it was on a 744 was the cherry on top. What I wouldn't go back to 2008. Sheesh. Yeah, I can send you all that info too, Mr. Huskers. Pretty sure it's like... Well, hold on. We can just look. Flight radar 24. This one, then this one. That's the flight path, and I know it's going to be a bumpy flight flying over the Great Lakes. It's going to be bumpy all the way up to probably right about there, especially if there's thunderstorms, like they're calling for. Looks like they go to Echo 3. Echo 3. So I park with the Uniteds and the Americans. Echo 3. That one went into Echo 3. Let's see what this one went into. Do they go to the same gate? It looks like they go to the same gate every time. Echo 3, Echo 3. If we're 3 for 3 with Echo 3, we know that we're landing at Echo 3. And this would also be Echo 3. So I'm guessing that my arrival gate is Echo 3. That is what I am guessing, my friend. Looks like they shot the RNAV into here, too. The RNAV 12 left. That's fancy. What about this one? Same thing. Yeah, RNAV 12 left. God, look at that. Look at that airplane, chat. Tell me that is not one sexy looking airplane. My seat is right. I think I'm this one. This one or this one. One of those two seats right there. But I'm on the other side of the airplane because it's 3-2. I'm on the 2 configuration. That's a brand new airplane, too. God, looks... I can't wait for this in the sim, man. I want to fly it now. Now. I want the A320 now. Wait, what have I not answered? What did I miss? Ian, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. I'll find you, US CIA, exactly. Just look at what gate 1546 leaves out of. That should be usually the same as you dock in. True, Echo 3. Well, we just 3 for 3 was Echo 3. So I'm assuming that's their gate, Echo 3. Just under 400 miles now, chat, till top of descent. Just less than an hour, showing 53. So 35 minutes? That doesn't seem right. Take care, Boeing fan. Have a good afternoon, my man. Thanks for hanging out. Right meow. Yes. AJ, what's up, my man? Oh, wait. Yo, Kyle, you want to see something cool? Yes, I want to see something cool. I like cool things. Discord. I am looking at Discord. Wait. You're calling me. Join call. Uh-oh. This could go badly. Oof. Sheesh. Sheesh. Look at that. Who's that guy? That stream there. Oof. My man. Look how comfy those seats look. Ay, boy. He's in a flight, too, right now. Where are you flying?
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. What a beauty. What
Sir.
a beauty. Can I go full screen? Oh, I can. that?
Yeah, we got everything without my dude. The only thing that's missing is the overhead panel, but that's coming very, very soon.
At
Man,
A.J.
I can't wait.
Honorary donated $3.
Everything works too. Look at
Just
it.
perked up.
Damn.
Sheesh. AJ, my man, 3 bones. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
We even have working Asus as well.
Man.
All this stuff works.
World Flight's going to be insane. World
Sure.
Flight is going to be insane. Look at those monitors, too, man. Sheesh. That is a beauty, sir. Thank you for the tour.
Yes, sir. Have a good stream, man.
Thank you, buddy. That's badass, dude. I cannot wait to go flying in that thing. I cannot wait to go flying in that. I'm assuming he's probably going with the wing control overhead. Mr. CST, wing control? Has to be the wing control overhead. Need some bezel kits and she'll be perfect. I think he actually has some. I think he was talking about that in one of his videos. Can I call you? No. God, no, Major Mark. Oh, we already know where that would go. That would end up with at least a week-long YouTube ban. Thank you, Mr. AJ, with the 3 bones. Davis's ears just perked up. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. This is why I don't want to risk not being able to have enough time for World Flight. But I feel like you will, Dan. It's like 7 months away. How are you not going to have enough time built up by World Flight? 7 months. It's November. I guess 5 months. Wing control doesn't come out till the end of the year, though. Oh, maybe he went with somebody else then. Maybe he went with the Sólríkt one? Wing flex for now? Got you, okay. Oh, I agree, George. I agree. Yeah, I got my months all messed up, Andy. 5 months. Where are we doing World Flight? It's going to be in... where is World Flight this year? OKC, Oklahoma City. Oh, ding dong. How many hours per day do you get in PTO? I get 6.5 hours. Yeah, Dan, how many, wait, you get 6.5 hours a day in PTO? Yeah, exactly, Joey. Especially with my flight sim stuff. Cap thinks I work in an industry where I can just drop what I'm doing in the drop of a hat. Correct. Yes, sir. But I mean, hear me out, Dan. On the Monday that you're in Minneapolis, could you not work from like your hotel room? Like, is that not an option? Could you not work remotely? So like you leave Thursday, so you take Thursday, you take Friday off, then you work Monday from Minneapolis, and then you take Tuesday off, fly back. Self-employment mentality, 100%, Andy. Just bring a work laptop and put in a couple hours each morning and night, you'll be fine. See? That's what I'm saying, Dan. Get a PC, and I was wondering how I would be able to get Microsoft 24 on it and all the add-ons, you know what I mean. Yeah, well, first get the PC, and then you got to buy the sim, and then you got to buy the add-ons. I'm going to the bar to drink, then I'm going to sleep. Speak to you later, my friend. Enjoy your flight back, Dance. Enjoy tomorrow, man. Get lots of pictures, dude, and videos. Yeah, but what if he, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't lie to your company. Tell your company you got to go, well, half lie, Dan. Half lie to the company. Half lie and tell them that you have to go to some family thing. You need a couple days off, but you're able to work on the Monday from being away doing family things. Yeah, do that. Chat, I'm starving. 2 seconds. I got to get my chicken wrap. I'll be right back. Chat, this wrap is delicious. Henry wants some. He just hit the microphone. I have no clue, Randy. We'd have to ask Les for that one. Les would know. Ha! AJ doubts that you can demolish the stockpile that he bought for you. AJ's about to learn some lessons, Mr. Barry. AJ is about to learn what it means to be on the Canadian Olympic stretching team. He's about to find out. This man's mind will be blown when he sees me go back-to-back jacks. Joey, I mean, you know, you're gonna have leftovers. Well, to be fair, AJ, like I mentioned to you, man, I'm gonna give some of it away. I bought extra because every single expo that I go to, there's always a couple people that come up and are like, "Hey, Cap, like I don't know where to buy anything. Like, do you have anything?" Blah 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 blah. So. But yes, I did buy these special Japanese scissors specifically for, they have an anti-resin coating and they're amazing. I would buy them again. They're almost too sharp though. Simon,
hello, buddy.
Dropping the 20
and Simon
pounds.
donated £19 and 99 pence. Go treat yourself to something pretty in Minneapolis, Cap.
My man. Thank you, Simon. I appreciate you, brother, dropping the 20-pound donation. Says, go treat yourself to something pretty in Minneapolis. Why, thank you, my friend. You're not there, Simon. Otherwise, I would treat you. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Huge note floaties, my man. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Simon. He's over on the vertical stream. Dropping some love to the channel. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, brother. Bonsai scissors? Yeah, well, I don't know. They're just anti-resin coated scissors. I don't know. When you said Japanese scissors, my mind went somewhere else. No, not those ones. Not those ones. Dude, this wrap is so good. Okay, 2 seconds, almost done. No, I just use, Paul, I just use zigzags. Rollies. The scissors are for breaking up the goodness. I don't mind grinders, but I find some flour just does so much better when you hand scissor it. I got the wrap from the grocery store. Went to the grocery store the other day and I bought the wrap. Specifically for Saturday's stream because I knew I'd be hungry. No, we are not running real time. Did you guys see Henry get a bite of the wrap? I hope you did. Hey, good question. For some reason, when I click on the Q&H dial on my Fenix, I can't get it to go standard. Would that be a bug? No, you have to either click up or down. Push, pull. Push or pull it. Ah, dude, that was so good. That was so good. Feeling much better now. Why are you not running real time? Because I don't want to fly at night. We're kind of showing off an airport. Your dog Jackson is sharing popcorn with me. Nice. Be careful. Dogs can't have too much popcorn. They can have a few, but don't be feeding them a crazy amount of popcorn. It's not necessarily good for them. According to Google. Because I Google everything that I'm about to give Henry because I never know. Yeah, there you go, RTR. I do the same thing with Henry. Oh, it's me. I didn't even think about that. Changing the controls to legacy. I didn't even think about that in the Microsoft options. Yeah, that could be as well. That could be one of the options. There's no more food, Henry. It's all gone, buddy. All gone. Where's Joey? Joey, are you still here? Joey Bags? Are you home today? You should see the cats out at the farm, RTR. The one cat, Pirate, he'll literally try and steal the food off your plate. He tries to be all sneaky about it. He goes all quiet. He'll like put a paw up and then you'll just Joy Bags checking in, reporting for duty. Nice. We play Battlefield. We play Battlefield. And none of this, I'm just going to go sit in a chopper the whole round and not do anything. No, none of this. Is that where the name came from? No, we call him Pirate because he actually looks like he's wearing like a mask. Mr. Pie Pie. When Kimball gets home from work, we got to go to the family cookout at Battlefield tonight for... Unacceptable. Unacceptable, Joey. By the time you get home, you're going to be ready for bed. Don't lie. Don't lie. Is Nitro on right now? Nitro was on. I don't know where he is now. He was online. You leave me, my friend Nitro, alone. I will not do it. Nitro. Yeah, we got to call him Grandpa Ken now, though. Don't forget, everybody from now on, we have to refer to Ken as Grandpa Ken now. It's only fair, Ken. I'm sorry. I apologize. Just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. You're going to have to actually change your YouTube handle as well, Ken. Maybe we just go like G-Paw Ken or something like that. You know what I mean? We'll keep it kind of cool. You know? Lucas, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, mi amigo? OG Ken. Yeah, there you go. OG Ken. Hey, AJ, did you hear that Dan might potentially be coming to FS Expo in St. Paul, Minneapolis, Minnesota? Did you hear about that? Has Mr. Barry booked his tickets yet? No. We're still waiting. Like I said, I'm pretty sure he's blue balling us, but... Start calling him Blue Balls Barry. Blueberry Balls. Blueberry Balls. Dan, can you change your YouTube handle to Blueberry Balls? I don't know why I thought that was so funny. I feel like that's a great YouTube name. Great handle. Blueberry Balls, worst Kool-Aid flavor ever. Stupid headphones died on me at work, so I can't listen anywhere, but enjoy the scenery. Sounds good, Casper. You might not hear us right now, but somebody tell Casper, A-okay, my man. Blueberry Balls. Well, I'm not going with that attitude. Oh, man. That's right. AJ has a Sprinter van. We can all pile into AJ's Sprinter van. And he said we're allowed to smoke inside of it, so we're good to go, chat. AJ's like, I ain't picking you up, man. You're on your own. You're on your own, buddy. Got some Japanese scissors to help with those blue balls? Exactly. Exactly. They're these ones, Andy. Look, I'll show you them. They're very fancy. Huh. They're nice. They're very fancy. Very nice scissors. Just ignore the free candy painted on the side. Hi, Henry. Hello, my boy. I have no more food. I know. We ate all the food, Henry. Imagine. Yep, we ate it all. There's no more. I have to go lay down now. Gotta add scissors to the F-mod sound list? Correct. Yes, sir. Or the grinder tin. We need this. We need this, Kev. That sound needs to be, or in this one. We need that sound in the Boris sound packs, please. It's only fitting. We already have a grinder. I don't know about the scissors. Blue Balls Berry sounds like a song I need to write. True. Very true. I'd listen to that.
Well, hello, buddy.
At A.J, Honorary donated $3. Showed the black scissors emoji, and the Thrustmaster ad comes up.
Hell yeah, dude. This trip and stretching is sponsored by Thrustmaster. Thank you, Mr. AJ. Appreciate you, brother. Huge no floaties, dude. Oh, that's too good. AJ, we are going to have to stop somewhere and get scissors, though. I'm assuming any gas station will... That's where I bought the scissors. Wait, did I buy scissors in Providence? No. Where did I buy scissors? Vegas. Vegas was the last time I had to buy scissors. I bought them at, Where did we buy the scissors in Vegas? I think it was like a pharmacy, wasn't it? How many J's you smoke before the stream is over? Probably like 3 or 4. Depends. Have you had issues with the radio stack? Mine worked in X-Plane, but does not work with FS24. Any advice? Nadya. Yeah, I've gone over this before. You have to go to the Logitech website, and you need to download the Logitech this thing. Logitech. Microsoft Flight Simulator plugin. When you launch the sim and you load in, you need to launch this. As long as your radio stack is on, but you need to launch this every time. Every time. So go to the Logitech website and download the Logitech Microsoft Flight Simulator plugin. And then when you load in, put this on, launch this, and then it should work. Mopar probably found in the lobby carpet. No, we bought them from, I can't remember what it... There was a pharmacy across the street from the hotel. Thought it was just me that had to load that every time. Nope, it's a little bit weird. Yeah. Good news, I've escaped Indigo with my family, available to lock in. My man. Did you also hit up Home Depot?
Well, hello, buddy.
Jojo with the
George
321.
underscore well 320 donated $3.21. A321 love.
Yes, sir. Hopefully we have a better landing than we did yesterday. That would be ideal. I feel like I've lost my touch flying the Airbus lately. Haven't been flying the Fenix all that much. We've been spending a lot of time in the 7.3s. Thanks for support, George and Mr. AJ. Appreciate you guys. Huge enough floaties to both of you fine gentlemen. Thank you very much. Top of descent, 91 miles. 91 miles. About 10 minutes. Is this an IRL livery? Absolutely it is. Yep. They have a bunch of them. Karthik, good to see you, my friend.
The lie detector determined we also need some Biscoff scissors.
True. Very true. Very important, actually, Matthew. Thank you for the support, my friend. Appreciate you coming in with the Tangia love. Thank you, brother. This is very true, Matthew. Very, very true. Yeah, they have a lot of these weirdly painted liveries. They have one green, one yellow, one red. They got a bunch of them. And this livery was just on the Fenix launcher. Thoughts about the Jetta scenery? Never flew in, but I heard there's lots of performance problems with it. There's a gold 330 Condor, yep. I think all their planes are painted like this now, aren't they? Grumpy Gamer, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're well, dude. Saturday afternoon. Just finished my long flight from LA to Miami with an L1011 TriStar. Ooh, nice. How did it go? That's a long flight. Orange would look like a prison jumpsuit. Yeah, I don't think they have any orange. I think it's like yellow, green, red. I don't know if they have any other colors. Blue, maybe? I think they have a blue one, too. One might still have the retro. I don't even remember what the retro Condor looks like. Didn't it look like the Thomas Cook ones? Or no, that's... I can't remember. Red, yellow, green, blue, and gold. Oh, there you go. Did some Asia ops to the Indy Builds 340. The aircraft has come a long way. A solid overall. Nice. Maybe we need to take it out again, Andy, at some point. I don't think we've flown it since release week. Short stream today? I mean, not really. We're over 3 hours. I'm not sure what the plan is for tomorrow yet. Probably back in the US somewhere. Maybe some West Coast love. We'll see. Can you flash your real turb settings real quick? Sure. They're all up on my Discord in the hashtag views and info section. But there they are. What are some of the issues that you have with the FS Labs Neo? The fact that it uses the GSX integration and it's buggy as hell. And that it flies like a toy Cessna. Flies like shit, in my opinion. Alright, we got to put away our meals here. Thank you. Thank you. Put your meal away. Thank you. Perfect. Alright, top of descent. 42 miles. We got to start throwing in some information here, friends. LGIR weather. Winds are calm. 23 degrees, 10:15. 23 degrees, 10:15. Winds calm. All right, chat. Well, there's zero excuses to not absolutely grease this landing now. Calm winds, nice weather. There's really no excuse here, chat. I mean that. No excuses. We need to get our minimums here on the RNP runway 27. We're coming out from Gonzo. Minimum's going to be 8:30 on the Barrow. 8:30 is our minimum. We'll be hand flying well before then, but we'll get everything plugged in there. Beautiful. Looking good. Top of descent, 35 miles, friends. It's an RNAV approach. RNAV. What do we need to be? 2300 for IR 401. 2300. That's probably where we'll take control of the aircraft and then down and in. So our descent will be to 2300 feet. We'll bug this down now. We'll go 2300. There should be. 2300 is in, and we're 30 miles from descent, friends. I believe the airport is over yonder somewhere. K. Sanders, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Why do I not use Rex Atmos? I don't feel a need for it. We got a company message. We should be running on time, so we shouldn't have anything to worry about that. We are on time. Good. Perfect. I believe this is the whole island, Heraklion, right? I think that's where we are. Partner used to fly the TCX 75. Ooh, very cool, Simon. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Is this whole island called Heraklion? Or is it just the airport? Ooh, there's an airport right there, too. LGSA. What the hell is this airport? That has to be for military, right, chat? Like, what the hell is this? What is going on over here? That has to be military, right? LGSA. Huh. It's right down there, I think. Yeah, there it is right there. Huh. Crete is the island? Crete? Hmm. Red, yellow, a green, blue, and sort of a Thomas Cook livery. Same company, Condor, are the German arm of TCX. Got you. Okay. LGSA is used by the USAF. Got you. Okay. But it's also civilian. Okay. Interesting. There's someone right now landing there? Ah, cool. Do you think the new NVIDIA Spark laptops can finally make portable flight simming viable? I don't know, man. I haven't even really seen the specs. I can hear Henry playing with his ball behind my green screen. Are you playing with your bally, Henry? I had a 4060 laptop and it did flight sim just fine. True. Yeah. True. Did that song just start out by saying pass the cookies? I believe it did. Said pass the stretch. My man. Starting our descent shot. We were 2 miles from descent. There she goes. As long as you've got a good cooling mat, yes, very true. Especially with laptops. Did you ever get your private pilot's license? Yeah, maybe, James. Yep, not out of the question, man. What graphics card should I get? I have a 1660 with a Ryzen 5 for Microsoft 2020. I mean, I think as far as graphics cards go, as much as you're willing to spend, man. I think 5070 Ti is probably the most ideal GPU. 5080 or 5090 if you can afford it. But 5070 Ti is probably where I would be aiming. Spark laptops will have an ARM-based super chips. They're petaflop. That's some serious power, but they look more like AI type stuff. They do. Yeah, I would be concerned about performance for sure. Yeah, it also depends on what Ryzen, Alexander, for sure. What Ryzen 5 chip do you have? Patch the duchy on the left-hand side. Sakish, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're well. Okay. It already says we're high on the profile, so we'll get a little bit of speed brake out. Let's go ahead and set our auto brake to low, and we'll get the seatbelt signs on. Now, how long is this runway? 9,000 feet. Lots of room. We should be able to vacate via Alpha. Fingers crossed. Good. Looks like they went to stand 2. It's weird parking here as well. Looks like they went to stand 2, I think is what it looks like. They went here. Yeah, right there. Stand 2. They park this way on an angle. Very good. Are we back on track yet? Back on profile? We are. Perfect. Speed brakes in. Bought the Bravo Airspace 77 flying it from Arlanda to Turkey. Ooh, nice. Enjoy, man. Enjoy, sir. Hope you're enjoying it anyways. Oh, sorry. You're always on profile, my man. It's actually really good. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. I wonder if Microsoft will ever compile Microsoft 2024 for ARM. More likely to do it with Microsoft 2028. I guess if it becomes more popular, right, Dan? Probably would make sense. Is Pilot Edge still a thing? Pilot Edge is still a thing, yep. It is still a thing, sir. What is transition level? 6,000 feet. And I believe it was 1015, correct? 1016 now. Oh, winds have switched. We're now showing 180 at 3. Alright, we'll fix that. 180 at 3. Doesn't really change much. Temperature now 21 degrees and 1016. 21 degrees and 1016. Perfect. All right, little update on that. Looking good. VAP speed showing 144. When are you going to fly the Bravo airspace? Not sure. I don't know, man. I don't really have any... Don't really plan that far in ahead. What other plane can I buy for the same price and the quality as the Bravo? There are some business jets. That'd probably be the only level. Business jet planes on the marketplace. Robert, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. I was looking at holidays there the other day. Can't find anything nice on the approach, though, so not going. Where? Into here? Have you heard about the RHD Simulation 7.6? I don't think it's very good, no. We're actually going to overfly the airport right here, chat. It is right beneath us. Right off of the coastline here. Looks pretty cool. Quite expensive, too. I've heard Greece in general is expensive. Hey, very cool, ARFK. Very neat. We're going to pause our smooth jazz after this song, chat. It's about to finish up ending here. Another 10 seconds or so. Beautiful beaches down there? Oh, no kidding. How's GFX? Good. Good, man. Everything's been running pretty smooth for me so far. No real issues at all with GFX. Running pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. All right. We are coming up on 11,000 feet and descending. You can see we got to take this all the way out, and then we make a weird turnaround and then down like this. But that is exactly what the star is showing. So we're coming out this way, and then we fly this backtrack to Gonzo, and then from Gonzo, which is here, we jump on the arrival, 185 knot, 3,000 feet max, and then down and in to intercept 3.4 degree slopes. Isn't that 3.4? That seems a little bit, that's a little bit more than normal, isn't it? 3.4 degree slope? I feel like it is a little bit steeper. Think of the Rotos again this year. Nice. Supposed to be a 3.5 degree. Oh, no tower online. No, we have ground online. Good thing I looked at that actually. 121.7. to 1.7 for ground. And again, our plan is to vacate the runway here onto Alpha. And then we're going to go Alpha, and we want to go all the way to stand 2, which is going to be over here. Or he might give us an assignment, to be honest with you. Usually in Europe and stuff like that, they like to give you the gate assignments. Because of the terrain, this one, yeah, almost reminds me of like a mini Madeira. You know? Alright, this has us at Gonzo for 5,100. Okay, it should be good. We gotta fly the full path, but it should be good. I think we're a little bit too high up for me to send us direct to Gonzo right now. I think that would mess up the whole approach, so we're not going to do that. Grant, what's up, man? It's still a little bit sore. Better today, though, man. For sure, better today. For sure, my amigo. Getting off profile again. I'll throw the speed brakes out. And we should be making our right turn here momentarily. Capricorn, think about the Airbus. Is there a way to set medium, high, low for the auto brake, or is it just one size fits all? Also, we missed top of descent talking about food again. Nope, we did not, Ryan. We're good this time. So Airbus, the way that it works is you have low or medium auto brakes. Low or medium. You also have manual braking. Max is only used for takeoff, RTO, rejected takeoffs. All right, those need to be on. That needs to be on. We are back on track, so I can get the speed brakes in. We'll keep an eye on those. I think it said max speed was what, 185? Where did it have that? 185 by RR 402. You can see we're making that turn now. We're doing this part of the arrival right here. We're direct Gonzo now. And then from Gonzo we jump to the arrival. 1016 was our local pressure. We'll set that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate our approach phase. And I'm going to arm our approach. And we should pick up final app, which we do. Perfect. And then we'll let the aircraft slow down in approach mode for now. And then we'll start adding flaps as needed. If you had to choose between a Boeing throttle or an Airbus throttle from Thrustmaster, which one would you choose? That would completely depend on what airplanes I fly. If I fly more Airbus, I would go with the Airbus. If I fly more Boeing, I would go with the Boeing. The thing is Airbus and Boeing throttles are very different. I would say flying anything other than an Airbus using an Airbus throttle would be a little bit weird. Now, you can remove the detents. I think somehow there's a way to remove the detents, but yeah, it's a tough one. That is a tough one, sir. Okay, 185 for the next waypoint, which is in a couple miles, about 5 or 6 miles. Let's go speed check flaps 1. That'll help us stay on profile. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bug up 185 because that was our restriction. So I'll bug 185. The Airbus ones, you can remove the detents. Cool. Maybe go with the Airbus ones then, because you have the engine start switches, your park brake, your flaps, your speed brake, your landing gear lever. There's a lot that comes with the Airbus pack. Just buy both throttles or get a sugar daddy. There you go. That works too. Sheesh. Speed check flaps 2. And we'll maintain 185 knots through this turn. I don't think there are any other restrictions. No, just 185, max 3,000. Yeah, true, Kev. Actually, I didn't even think about that. You're right. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, sir. All right, chat. Time to make our money. We need a solid landing today, chat. Solid. Ooh, very nice day in Edmonton, Dan. 33. It's very humid here. Overcast, kind of rainy. Not a very nice day here today. It's supposed to cool off Sunday and Monday. %, humidity. Nasty. By the way, I just noticed that G's stopped working again. So I have to quit G's and I'll relaunch it so that we get our landing rate. Good thing I caught that. Perfect. We'll hide that. Good. Beautiful. Hello, friends. Let's get ready for gear down momentarily. And flap 3, and we'll get this bad boy fully configured. Looking good. Same here above northern Germany. Overcast, warm, but very humid. Some minor thunderstorms. Meh. Yep. Pretty much the same here. Pretty much. I do have visual of the runway out there. There she be. We're making our right turn down into it now. Very good. I'm going to start bringing our speed back. Going to aim for about 170. And we should get our 2,500 foot call out here momentarily. And we'll go gear down flaps 3. And get her fully configured. Wait, did it finally cool off in London, or is that London, Ontario? Or is that London, UK?
2,500.
Perfect. Gear down, speed check, flaps 3. Final approach speed is in. Wonderful. Control cam goes on. And I will take control of the aircraft. Beautiful. And we're approaching 170 60 knots. We'll go speed check, flaps full. There she be. And I need to arm these again. Perfect. And then to my overhead, those can go on. That can go on. Nope, not you. Thank you. There we go. Beautiful. Heraklion traffic. Condor 1 Echo Whiskey on about a 5-mile final runway. 27. Heraklion. Okay. Let's start our recording so we can watch our replay. Very good. All right. Let's get it. We're a little bit to the right. Correct that quickly here for us. I'm getting a little bit low on the slope as well. There we go. Correcting. It's a beautiful approach, man. It's going to be nice to watch the replays coming in over the hills right here as well.
1,000.
Checked.
Hundred above.
Kind of dealing with these swirling winds as per normal.
Minimum.
And we'll continue. Stable. Approach looks very nice.
400. 300. 200. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Do we bounce? Oh, kind of. Nose down gently, reversers out. Fuck, dude. I saved that at the last second. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. I think we popped a wheelie for a second. 70 knots, reversers idle. I'm manual braking so I can make this exit here to the left. Oh boy. That was a close one, chat. Actually, we hit Bravo here. Perfect. We make a left turn off at Bravo. Oh boy. I feel like I've lost my Airbus touch, chat.
At A.J. Honorary donated $3. I'm done watching you now. Time to put clothes on.
Nice. Very nice. Well, friends, welcome down to Heraklion. We made it. We're here. We're safe. Let's stop our flight time. 2 hours and 58 minutes. Let's clean up the ground spoilers. Let's clean up the flaps. So fly back? No. No. No, thank you. No, no, no. One is enough for me today. All right. We'll get our landing lights off. Nose light to taxi. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. Why are we not moving, airplane? Hello? Thank you. Over to ground 1217. And we'll get our taxi instructions and gate assignments. Ground hello, Condor 1 Echo Whiskey. Vacated runway 27 on Bravo.
1 Echo Whiskey, hello and welcome to Heraklion. Continue via Delta, stand number 1. And do you need any assistance from the fire brigade?
Ready, we'll stand number 1, taxi via Delta, and we are good. Thank you for Condor 1 Echo Whiskey. All right, he gave us stand 1. So we're going all the way down here. Delta main apron and then stand 1. Perfect. So we'll go to GSX. We'll select from map. And we want this one here. Select. No. And we'll do Swissport. Good. Cool. Very, very nice, my friends. Got a Ryanair 7.3 here beside us. Not too shabby. Now, it said 178 foot per minute, 1.18 G with a bounce. was we'll call that one some frozen butter. We'll call that one some frozen butter. Yeah, dude, I think we've just spent so much time flying the 737 MAX 8, the 737 NG, and the 777 lately. I'll fully admit it, and I'm struggling landing the Fenix right now. I don't know what it is. I seem to just be, I don't know if I'm like not flaring enough or if I'm flaring too late. I think my flare is good. I just think I'm not flaring enough. You know? What is the foot per minute tracker? Exclamation point G's. G-E-E-S. G's. Hey, Cap, so many times I'm out and about and I try and land and get a ton of glide slope and sink rate warnings, even though I try and stay on the purple path. The vertical display gets knocked off a bit when I get closer. Could be your winds. What is your what's your weather set to in the sim? If you have your turbulence set to realistic, put it to low and try that out. But you just keep going, man. Practice makes perfect in reality. That's what I always say. Practice makes perfect. Could you do circuit session practice for landings? Would love to watch. That's fun too. We do that sometimes, yeah. We do that sometimes. Well, glad your back is better. Everybody else is not so much. Oh, simmer down. It wasn't that bad.
Average Beaver donated
Beaver.
$3 Canadian. Really glad I chose today to buy new underwear. Successfully acquired.
Nice. Hell yes. Hell yes, Mr. Beaver. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. All right. Spool up the EPU. Our parking spot is somewhere here. I think we don't have to do too big of a turn. I think we're following that guy somewhere. There's a guy waiting for us. Yeah, over there. I see him now. There goes the Ryanair. Got an Edelweiss as well. 330 here. Very nice. Just doing my tryout flight for Ryanair. Exactly. Precisely, my friend. Precisely. And he wants us to stop right there. Perfect. Park brake goes on. Confirm upstairs. EPU and EPU bleed is on. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Red beacon light is off. Seatbelt signs can go off. Very good. Fuel pumps can go off. Cap and PERS can go on. Crew supply can go off. Very nice, my friends. We'll stop our block time today. 6 hours. 3 hours and 16 minutes on the block time. 2 hours and 58 minutes on the flight time, my friends. Let's go ahead and request deboarding, please. Thank you. And then we'll dismiss you. We'll go to our Fenix tab. We'll go to our ground services. We're going to have to open up all those doors and those ones. Perfect. We can then jump outside the airplane and have a quick little view here from the spot view. Actually, not too bad of a parking job. Could have been a little bit better, but hey, the wheel is touching the line. That's all that matters. Wheel is on the line. I'm not quite sure where... Oh, there he is. I was going to say, I'm not quite sure where he is, but he's coming now. There we go. Beauty. Not too shabby, chat. Not too shabby. A little bit of firm on the landing. Just a little bit. That's okay. That is okay. Stop the recording. Good. Airport tour. We can do a little airport tour if you would like one. Sure. This is the Elysium Sim. Great looking scenery, actually. I think everything's modeled inside as well. Yep. Goodies. Burger House. I go for a burger. Sounds pretty nice. Oh, all right. Yeah, everything's modeled in here.
The lie detector
it's good.
determined approximately 5 Biscoffs were broken, but
Greek.
we call it a frozen butter.
Yes. Yes, frozen butter for sure. No doubt about that one. It's even got all the car lots down here. That's pretty cool. solid looking scenery. Solid looking scenery. I can't remember the last time we've flown in here. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was during our X-Plane days. Scenery looks really nice. I like all the ventilation and AC units up here as well. Looks good. Solid scenery. Got some old stuff here, probably reminiscent of some World War II, maybe. Stuff going on over here. All these like bunkers and stuff. Jet blasts. Maybe testing bays for some stuff. I'm not quite sure. We got the bus showing up. There's our weird-looking airplane. It looks like this. Chat, what is the difference between this light pole and our airplane? Not much. It looks like a giant light pole. There we have it. Looking all purdy, parked up at the gate after our 3-hour flight. We'll let the deboarding process go, and then we're good to go. This is Payware. That was an amazing approach. It is Payware scenery. Yes. It is, it is. Brody, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You missed a nice little firm one. Nice little firm landing into Heraklion after I said there's no excuses for a firm landing. We went and had a firm landing. A proper firm landing, too. We'll have a look at it. I feel like we hop-skipped down the runway a little bit there, too, after touchdown. That was a late flare, let's be honest. It was a late flare. I feel like if I flare that half a second sooner, that is a perfect approach. Just a little bit late. Again, trying to fly it like I'm flying a 7.3 or something. Yeah. I was going to bring it up on our pre-brief before Battlefield 6. Yes. I'm going to go take Henry for a nice big walk, hoping it's not raining. And then we'll jump into some Battlefield. People look fine. No one's pants look solid. Decent enough landing. Correct. Exactly. Firm, but on the numbers. I would expect the same landing. Again, kind of like more like a real life landing, right? Not so searching for the butters. I would say probably more around a real life landing. Is it because of the livery that you've flown? Maybe, Johan. Maybe. You're right. Could be. Could very well be. All right, everybody's getting into the bus. Perfect. Let's go ahead and go to GSX. We will restart the Kutal script. Thank you. And then we can go and close all the doors. Perfect. And then we'll go to our panel state. We'll go ready, and we'll give that 2 seconds. Turn the sounds up here again for replay. Perfect. Sean, have a good day, man. Enjoy your flights tomorrow from Helsinki to Corfu in a Finnair A319. Enjoy, my friend. What was the landing rate? Negative 174, Andy. Negative 174, but it was our G rating. Our G rating was a little bit suspicious at 1.17. So a little bit firm on the G rating for sure. You felt that one in your pants. I have no doubt about that one. The passengers definitely felt that landing. We'll put our flaps all the way down to full. We'll release the park brake. Good. Everything should be set. Perfect. It is. All of our lights are on. Let's hit the replay button. Wonderful. We'll pause this. We'll bring this forward. We'll go from like right about there. Trim, start, yes, resume. Beautiful. And then we'll jump outside. And we'll see what it looks like from here, because this is always the... This view always tells you just how bad or smooth your landing was. So let's watch it from here. So it was a quick flight. 3 hours, man. 3 hours. Not that quick, to be honest with you. I think it went quick because we were constantly talking about food, expo, stretching, all those things, man. Are you streaming the Battlefield gameplay? I didn't plan on it. No, I might. Who knows? Might be fun to throw up a Battlefield stream tonight. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. See if I'm feeling extra spicy. All right, there's the flare. That was close. Okay, never mind. It wasn't that close. The weird upslope of the runway made it look like we almost smacked into that runway from the tail. But we weren't that close. It just, the weird view. Yeah. I tried to save it, and it just didn't really go as planned. Massive flare. Massive flare input on that bad boy, dude. Sheesh. No, it definitely looked like a tail strike from the first angle, but you can see from this angle it was nowhere close to a tail strike. I'll even put it... I'll go like side view here. It's just the way that the runway is sloped made it look like that. You'll see from here. Think you came in with too much energy? Yep. Massive flare, dude. You can literally see me flaring. Maybe I just didn't flare enough. Like, I started my flare properly. It was right about there, though. We got 4 white, and we were coming in pretty heavily. But, like, they're starting the flare. That was close, man. We definitely bounced it back up, like, a couple feet in the air as well. Yeah, but nowhere near close to a tail strike. It was just the weird angle that the camera was at. Not bad. Not a very good landing. Like I said, I don't know what it is right now. I even notice it myself. I'm struggling to land the Fenix. I don't know if it's just because I've flown so many different airplanes in the last couple of months, but I am 100% struggling to fly this airplane right now. I feel like I can't find that balance. I'm either over flaring or under flaring. And I can't seem to get that, like, balance of, like, the perfect amount of flare to kind of just let the airplane settle. I feel like I'm over flaring or under flaring every single time I fly this airplane. So maybe we just need more time in the Fenix. I mean, we're flying it again tomorrow, and we're flying it again on Tuesday. Maybe by tomorrow or Tuesday, we're flying the airplane correctly. See, I mean, look at how early I started the flare, man. Like, it just seems a little bit weird. We started the flare so early. At, like, about 50 feet, I'm starting to pull the flare. It's an odd one, man. It kind of just sunk like a rock. Like, we're well into the flare, and then I added that extra little flare at the end, which definitely made us bounce. Just because it just felt like it wasn't doing anything. Yeah, we have a stream on Tuesday because I leave very early Thursday morning. So I'm recreating my flights to FS Expo on Tuesday. So we're going to be flying from Ottawa to Toronto, Toronto to Minneapolis Tuesday afternoon as a little bit of like a bonus stream because we don't have Wednesday. So when can we start judging? You can judge that landing. That's okay. I feel like that one was in between. That one either could have been a great landing or it could have been a really bad landing, and I feel like we settled somewhere in the middle. It wasn't a terrible landing, but it wasn't a good landing either. It was kind of a meh, you know what I mean? A meh landing. Mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for your continued support of this channel. Without you guys here, this would not be possible. I say it every stream, truly, truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what makes this entire thing go around, and for that, I am forever grateful. So thank you guys all so much for the support. I truly, truly do appreciate y'all. To everybody else that cannot support the stream with a monetary value, but still supports the stream in any way that they can. See, like, even from the wing view, it didn't even seem that hard of a landing. I feel like it was just awkward. You know what we're going to do, actually, chat? I don't care. You know what we're going to do right now? We're gonna refly this approach. Stop replay. Perfect. I'm gonna uh-oh, hold on. I probably have to do my manual throttles though. I'm gonna refly this approach.
Don't sink.
Yeah.
Don't sink.
We'll see if we can do better. Hold on, I need to open G's. Somebody said they liked watching this happen, so good.
Don't sink.
Hide, good. Alright, let's relaunch G's. Oh, sorry. Got all messed up there.
Don't sink.
Shush up, airplane.
Don't sink.
We don't care.
Don't sink.
Shh.
Don't sink.
Shh.
Don't sink.
I don't think we're gonna. I was gonna say I don't think we're gonna get any GPWS callouts, but we might actually.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
40.
Don't sink.
Retard.
Don't sink.
That one was okay, but it was really floaty. We got to go back and do like a proper one now.
Too low.
Stop replay.
Terrain.
Good. Okay, cool. That's all good. All right. Now we're actually set up for a proper approach. Let's fly this in properly. Just squirrely. I don't know why it's doing that. Also, I don't like that it resets your weight and balances when you go into the replay mode. So it makes it a little bit difficult to mimic the approach you just did because the weights are all messed up. Like I don't have a landing speed right now. I have no clue what our speed would be, so we'll probably float like crazy.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Okay, again, super floaty. I don't know why it feels so floaty now all of a sudden.
Too low.
Maybe my speed's too high. Let's aim for like 125 on the speed. I'm going based off of like when we're gonna stall the airplane out. So we'll go like right about there. We'll aim for like there. Just under 130. Okay, this approach looks good. We're 2 white, 2 red. Oh, just as I say that.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
That one was good. It's going to say we bounced because of the terrain. That one was a little bit better. Maybe I just need to focus more on...
Too low. Terrain.
Massaging it in. It's just getting worse and worse? What do you mean? Settings aren't worse. We're floaty. That's just because I think our speed's a little bit all over the place. Alright, last one, then we'll get back to our replays. We'll call these the practice landings. We're going to be in the 320 tomorrow, though. I think that's the only variant. No, we flew the 320 on... we flew the 320 on Wednesday evening's stream.
300.
Alright, this approach looks better.
200.
Bang on the speed I want to be on.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
I mean, that's the one we want every single time. It's still saying we're bouncing. That's the one we want every single time. That was absolute perfection. Now, let's see if we can do that again. And then we call it a day. That was the perfect approach. We can do that again.
Don't sink.
And I think I know what I'm doing.
Don't
I think
sink.
I know why I'm struggling flying the airplane right now.
Don't sink.
I find the 321 the hardest to land? Really?
Don't sink.
I find the 320 the easiest, the
Don't
319 the second, and then the 3...
Don't sink.
Sorry, the 320 is the easiest, the 321 then, and then the 319. I struggle with the 319. It feels weird because of that short wheelbase.
Don't sink.
Why are you yelling "don't sink" at me now?
Don't sink.
Screwing everything up on the approach.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
50,
Don't sink.
40, 30, 20. Retard.
Don't sink.
Yeah, okay. I think we got it, chat. I think we're back. I think I know what I'm doing. And
Too low.
again,
Terrain.
it's kind of like I'm trying to fly it like I'm flying a 7.3, which is what I was doing. I feel like I've got back into it now. I feel like I remember what I'm doing wrong. Because that was 3 in a row. 3 solid landings in a row, not too floaty. Difficult runway as well to practice this on, because this runway is kind of all over the place. And I'm manually throttles, which I usually don't do. But I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing wrong. As Andy said, it's more about muscle memory when it comes to flying the sims and all the different airplanes. And I just have to remind myself of what I'm doing.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Yeah. All right, we got it. We got it. We're good. We're good. We're back, chat. Okay. We are good. We are back. I know what I'm doing wrong with this airplane, and I am a full believer that tomorrow's landings will be infinitely times better than what they have been over the last 2 or 3 streams. We already said our goodbyes, friends, so enjoy the replays. Everybody have yourselves a wonderful Saturday afternoon and evening, and I look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I kind of want to do some West Coast ops, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe we do San Diego? Maybe San Diego, something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where we go tomorrow, but I'm thinking West Coast USA should be a fun one. Happy landings, my friends. Catch y'all tomorrow. See ya.